right. And we are back, chat. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see here. We got to fix this here momentarily. There we go. Get your about section up. Yo, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you this morning, Nini?
Tired.
Yeah. She ran a lap.
All my problems though. Yeah. I could tell your chat. Yeah. My 70-pound pit bull ran out the door right before we started this, so I may be a little out of breath. I had to carry him about half a block.
Yeah, that's fun. It seems like we had our hands full with animals in the last like 12 hours.
I'm hoping your cat's not 70 pounds.
No, he eats as much as being a 70-pound cat, but I don't know.
No.
He
yeah,
doesn't.
He is loud, apparently.
Yeah, he's I don't know. He's fine, but he eats a ton of food, but he doesn't get big. I don't know why. He's probably got some health issues or something if he's not retaining it. But he's good at times. He's like bipolar, probably, like most of us out there, I suppose.
A little bit, especially today. I'm feeling a little bipolar today.
A little love-hate relationship with the dog too, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm a little upset with the dog today.
But yeah, no, welcome in. If you guys didn't notice, Nini's wearing some wonderful clown makeup. So let's give a little round of applause here for Nini and her effort. Yeah, no, it looks great. I love it. It looks awesome.
Yours. I like yours. Yours is better.
Yeah, but mine doesn't take as much effort as yours did. So I appreciate the effort. Mine's kind of flawless. I just wake up this way every morning.
Yeah, it's pretty flawless.
But no, again, thank you everybody for coming in, checking out Nini today, having some fun with us. We're just going to be wilding out, chatting today, getting to know Nini a little bit more, as well as just kind of checking over the content, reading a little bit about her as well, and just hanging out with you guys. So thank you, chat, for being here. And yeah, so I guess in a nutshell, if you want to just kind of give us a small rundown of you, who are you?
Chaotic evil, not chaotic neutral. Hi, I'm Nini. I'm not great at video games, but I think I'm funny.
I like it.
I like how that's the whole bit that I decided to go with there. It's okay. I'm not usually in these situations, so I kind of just word vomit. I'm a variety gamer. I'm trying to add more. Like IRL
welcome to just chatting, right? Word vomit.
I'm trying my best. People don't know that like I'm very socially awkward and kind of introverted, so I don't talk much. So when I have a game, I can just kind of explain what's going on. But I'm not the best with words, I suppose. But I'm trying to push myself out there and get better at it. Practice makes perfect.
No, 100%. I agree. I like to use my hands. I speak with these things here, these fingers. You know,
I'm the worst. I kind of just do little dance moves and then regret it later.
Little jigs.
Oh no! Why am I like this? I mean, everyone else likes it. I just get really embarrassed about myself sometimes. But it's fun. It's fun. That means the people like me. They like me for me, and all my cringe.
Yeah, that's what I do at work.
And I'm proud.
I use like the thumbs up. I'm like, yeah, good. You know.
Oh my gosh, okay. Like finger guns, yeah.
Oh yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, I do the worst body language, the worst ones, the cringy ones. The thumbs up. I'm doing it now.
Yeah, I do that. I didn't realize like how the state of the world we lived in when I do the guns at coworkers, and then I realized that's probably not a good idea. Because they may actually take it serious. I've
never thought about that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
Yeah. You don't need to be good with words when you have such badass hair. Yeah, exactly, Watkins. I agree.
Thanks, Watkins. That's so nice. I tried to do the clown makeup. We did our best. I'm not a professional of clown makeup.
Yeah, exactly. You will be after this, though. You look at.
I know. I might learn some new things.
Yeah. We just got to get you the wig. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see the wig, and then
I need
maybe
a hair
even
for every time.
Yeah, exactly. So where are you from?
I live in Texas.
Oh, nice.
I guess Central Texas. I don't know. In a medium-sized town, I don't know. It's not the best. I try to travel to bigger towns in Texas though, because there's a lot of like content creators and stuff, and it'd be awesome to meet some of them. I have a lot of friends who live in like Austin too, so I visit there too, like streamer friends. I've met a few.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there is actually a good group of people that I've met from Texas. It seems like Texas like grows streamers almost, compared to.
It's a big place, yeah.
It is a big place. I didn't realize how big Texas was until all the people I've kind of met from there over time, either here locally who moved from Texas or come up to see family, and then so forth. Yeah, Texas seems like such a fun place to go if I ever went to America. Yeah, no, it's definitely America. We'll just say
You're not
that.
from America? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Watkins, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? We got a lot of people from different areas of the globe here, all the way from like Australia to the UK, New Zealand, Malaysia, Philippines. Just a big
Jokerdad,
variety.
where are you from?
I am from the good old Midwest here, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. Don't you know, eh?
Don't you know?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. It's better than the yeehaw, in my opinion. I'm glad I didn't get cursed with the accent.
Yeah, I'm actually from originally.
Some people like it.
I'm originally from Tennessee, so I did have the
Okay.
southern draw. So the yeehaw, y'all.
You'll definitely hear it sometimes with me too. Like sometimes I'll say ma instead. Like, oh my god. That's very yeehaw of me.
Oh, Watkins is from Scotland. So good old Scottish here. Awesome. Nice to meet you. And yeah, we actually, my wife's half Scottish and half Native American. So yeah, that's her mom was Scottish. Her dad was 100% Native American here in the States. So
I don't know much about my ancestry at all.
Me neither. I'm like a mutt. I'm pretty sure.
I'm a mutt. I don't know my dad, but like my mom was adopted, so I'd have to get one of those ancestry tests to ever figure anything out. But I would love to know like my medical history so I can plan for the future, but guess not. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, I would love one of those ancestry tests. I'm just not a big fan of giving my DNA to some privatized company to store it.
Fair.
It's bad enough that everybody else has everything else of me, right? But
I should start thinking further into things. I didn't even think that far. I try to keep things surface level for some reason.
I mean, it's good though, that way you don't like worry. You just live life, and then whatever comes. If you think too much into it, it can kind of be a little overwhelming.
Yeah, I definitely do have things that I overthink. So I guess that makes sense. That is a good piece of advice. I try to kind of let things be as they are, but it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm a very emotional person, actually. I don't show vulnerability on my streams, though. That's actually something I've been working on. Because, your audience, your community, they care about you. It's just very hard for me
do they really? Do they really, though? Sorry.
Hey, chat, do you like Jokerdad, or is it all a lie?
Yeah.
Tell me now.
I mean, there's a difference between liking Jokerdad and caring about Jokerdad. No, I'm just kidding. It's all a lie. Yeah. So he can't say Wolfpuck just says it's a lie. The cake is a lie. Yeah.
It's all a lie. This is the chaotic evil I was talking about. It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like how I introduced myself. I was like, oh no, I probably shouldn't start there, but it's too late now.
So I'm assuming you play D&D with the chaotic evil headline, or?
I have played D&D. I haven't played a lot of it. I actually started a few years ago, and I got super into it. But all of my groups were they would fall off eventually or spread out or whatever. So I never really had a solid group. I've never finished a game, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people who like Dungeons and Dragons have been playing Baldur's Gate 3 lately. You know, that's kind of the same type of.
Oh, I want it so bad. Yeah, I've wanted to try it. I just haven't had. I haven't been able to get it yet.
Yeah, I mean, all these games there's so many games out, and they all
Hmm.
cost an arm and a leg. You know, you gotta like
Exactly. You gotta pick and choose which one's your priority.
exactly. Yeah.
Lately, I've just been buying multiple affordable games because then you have kind of more variety, like Lethal Company and Content Warning. Those are around like $10 each, but I've had a lot of fun with both of them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't. I've got to catch Lethal Company played. Content Warning. I think I've seen like once, and I didn't get to see a whole lot of it. So
They're
I'm still.
both kind of just goofy, like they're kind of horror games, but everything's so low resolution, low graphic that it's kind of just goofy. Like you'll still get jump scared, things will still pop out at you. It'll give you some adrenaline, but most of the time you're just hanging out with your friends and dying in stupid ways and laughing at each other, and that's my favorite.
Yeah, no, those are the favorite games, you know, especially if you're having fun, you know, especially at a low price point. If you
Hmm.
can get in with some groups of friends and enjoy yourselves, then it's well worth the couple bucks that everybody played.
I
We
did
got
play
a,
Phasmophobia.
oh, there you go. I was about to say
I
we did have
have
a
it.
question.
I don't have any friends that play anymore, I don't think. Because I guess it's an older game, and if you've heard of Demonologist, it came out too afterwards, and everyone kind of moved over to that, or a lot of people did. So it kind of made a divide. A lot of my friends switched to Demonologist. I don't get to play Phasmophobia a lot lately. I yell at the ghosts and call them bad words, and then they kill me, and I wonder why. I'm
Yeah.
having a lot of realizations today.
No, Phasmophobia is pretty good. I have Phasmophobia as well. I had a few friends who were playing it, and again, I think they don't play it too much now.
Hmm.
But I heard they did some changes and so forth. So and kind of modified stuff around, and it's more of a
It's gotten a little
grindy.
harder. Yeah, 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 yeah. You have to level up your items, I guess, since I've seen it last. Like, you'll have a bad flashlight, and then you use it so much that you can level up to buy a better flashlight, if that makes sense.
Yes, yeah. It sounds like a little grindy. I just want to hop on and play a little bit. I don't care about
Yeah.
leveling up my flashlight, but
Yeah, that's one of the things that bug me. Like, most of the other stuff, they just look worse and still work the same, or look and sound worse, but they work the same. The flashlight, I need to be able to see. I would love a good flashlight.
yeah.
That's one of my things that I need.
Yeah, it's a fun game though. I like it for what it was, and it
I
kind of
really liked it.
inspired, like you said, Demonologist. And I never got to play Demonologist, but I watched it, and it looked pretty good. I like the
I never got to
atmosphere in it.
play it. But yeah, like the ghost hunting genre, it's interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure. So it says here, 18 plus, variety gamer. I play a lot of games, no FPS shooters. Sorry, DBD, RPGs, simulators, MMOs, more. Read my about for more. It says here, I host network streams every Monday at 12 p.m. CST. So awesome there. You still doing that?
Oops, no. I
You're like negative.
Me and Mike have switched around our schedule a lot, so I need to figure that out. Right now, it is every Monday or Tuesday at around that time. We just change it around for our guests. So technically, I could just add Mondays or Tuesdays, but I feel like that's a little too open. Maybe I
It's
should
not
just
bad.
update my
Monday or
schedule.
Tuesdays are pretty good. I mean, you don't have to be dead on. You just give people kind of an idea of where to win and
On that subject, I've changed my schedule and it's very open. So like I don't know how I feel about that either. I would love some input. Like right now it's weekdays at 12 p.m. CST and or 9 p.m. CST.
yeah.
Because everything's been so unpredictable lately. I don't know when I'm going to be able to stream besides narrowing it down to weekdays, but I still want to stream as much as I can, you know. So that's why I have Monday through Friday weekdays.
Yeah, I think giving people kind of an idea and sense of when to expect you, even if you're not around. I mean, the only problem is I guess you get used to people who are expecting you at those times, and then when you don't
Hmm.
show up, they're like, "Well, wait, where are you, Nini?" And then they're
Oh
like,
no, Nini.
"Yeah," they're like, "DM, DM, DM." You're like, "Are you okay?" And you're like, "Ah, I'm fine, but it's the day off, or I'm busy, I can't stream." And yeah, it's how it goes. But just a consistency on the days, like you said, weekdays. Here's 2 times I might be on. If you don't see me the first time, I might be on the second time. If I'm not, then you'll see me maybe tomorrow. It's like it's the best I can do,
I
and
feel like it's
that's
better than having nothing for sure. It's
no
just
for
so
sure. Yeah,
open. I don't want it to be like a turn off away from my channel at the same time. And it might be for some people, honestly, but it's the best that I can do right now.
yeah. No, I absolutely agree. Uh we work with what we got. Lurk while my students have a match. Let's go. Good luck, Sunny Squirrel. Welcome in, everybody. Let me see who I've missed since I know we got Trash here giving some shout outs. I appreciate that, Trash. We got Blake in the building. How's it going? Good morning, Blake. Blake said really enjoys the makeup there. And then what is your favorite musical artists or artists?
I like K-pop. That is Korean pop music.
Nice.
I don't think I could narrow it down to just one though. Probably Stray Kids or 80s, if anyone knows who they are. They're boy groups. They have like a hip hop rap aspect for people who don't know K-pop, and they really focus on like performance and like good dancing, but also like a cinematic kind of performance, if that makes sense. That's the best I can do for non K-pop fans.
No,
I
I kind of
try.
get I've seen some K-pop, and they can be a little catchy at times, but yeah.
I like them. Yeah, they're. Uh, my fiance really hates K-pop. I'm not gonna lie. He thinks that a lot of it is things he's already heard before, and I don't disagree. Like it's all like, say they're doing 90s kind of hip hop rap style right now. It is all based on older things, but I still like it. It's still catchy.
Exactly, but it's new for them in that country, right? Like it's big for us here in America, but for them it's kind of
Yeah.
their 90s going on.
Yeah, I really like it. I like whenever they're enjoying what they're doing and the music they're making or whatever they're doing.
Oh, for sure.
I don't really mind whenever it sounds like something that's been done before. He does, and like I don't.
I know
judge him
he's
on
like
that, you
he's
know?
like posers. They're all posers.
Kind of sounds like him. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
he is one of those metal guys who would be like posers.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh my gosh, I want to
I
tell you
used to
something.
I used to hate everybody before everybody hated themselves. God.
Before it was cool.
Yeah, before it was cool. Yo, what's up? Welcome in, Lieutenant Mao and Royal. Thank you guys for being here and good morning. 10 Man with the tickle and the pickle. Sorry, go ahead, Nini. You take the stage. What were you gonna say? Is cool?
I got dragged to a metal concert yesterday. No, wait, what's today? Who am I? It's Wednesday.
Exactly. Yeah, what is today? Must have been a good metal
Monday.
concert.
No, it was the opposite. Oh my gosh.
Did you get in a mosh pit?
No, the opposite. I let my dude go do his thing in the mosh pit because I don't want to get hit. I'm not interested. I don't really like metal either. I just went for him. But this creepy dude found me and like followed me around up to the point to where I had to get security involved and like stand around by them. And that's so dumb. Like, what if I was a fan and he ruined that whole show for me? And that's kind of also why I'm gonna be taking the rest of the week off. I've had a long week. And that happened, and then my dog just ran out, and he's heavy. I don't want to get too much into it, but like, it sucks sometimes being a lady, and like, you go out, you want to look good for yourself, but then other people kind of take advantage of the fact that you're looking good for yourself because they think it's for their attention or something. That's all I really want to say about it, though.
Yeah, no, I mean it. I mean, I couldn't contend. I've never had that problem, but I can understand. Like you just
I've never
have.
had it that severe. That's why it was. I guess so. I didn't notice at first. I was like, I'm fine. Everyone was really nice to me, took care of me, you know. But later on, I was like, wow, that kind of really affected me. I've been super anxious since then. And it might seem small or big or whatever to other people, but like, yeah, I decided I need a break after that one.
No, I mean, it's a lot of, it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of emotion and a lot of, you know, when someone, you feel that energy, you know, you feel that, that
Right,
weird
baby.
vibe. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's not very cool. And I think honestly, like I always
I
say,
deal
and
with
I
a lot
lead,
of the sexism kind of aspect or the misogyny online usually, but whenever it came to real life, it did really affect me. I try to stay strong and advocate for like women in general, obviously, but dang, it's a
yeah,
weird mix whenever you're really affected by it because you want to talk about it, but at the same time, you don't know how much to say because it is a serious subject, you know.
yeah, no, it is a serious subject. And honestly, it's not just, you know, again, women that face men do face it, maybe not on a mass wide scale, but men face it from other men. You know, I've actually been
Mm-hmm.
sexually assaulted by another man before at my job.
Yeah.
Where I was, and it was from a customer, and I was like, holy fuck, did this just happen? And by the time I could comprehend what happened, the person was already gone out of the establishment. I had no ways of knowing who it was. They did what they did and then kind of tuck-tailed and ran. And during the process, they gave me the weirdest, smirkest smile look after assaulting me that I was like, holy shit. Like, did this really just kind of click? Because I've never had that happen to me. And
It
it's
takes a
just,
minute to process,
yeah. I mean, and usually people would be
especially
like,
when
well,
it's
I would
something that's
fight.
never happened.
I would fight back or I would have hit them or something. But like all these thoughts rush through your brain,
Mm-hmm.
and you're working. You're at a
Well, that's
place that you
exactly what
would.
happened to me. Yeah. Everyone was like, I would have hit him or whatever, you know, or and whatever. But at the moment, I was trying to prioritize my own safety, of course. And there was another guy who spoke up for me. He was just talking to me, being really nice. And then this weird guy came up and he was like, hey, you're making her really uncomfortable. You need to leave her alone, which thank God, honestly, because um, this guy was not taking no for an answer. And that's so messed up. Like, it takes another man to tell a man that a woman's not interested. And it's not even really about gender or like, I don't think it's really about the metal concert either. I was in a big place with a lot of people. There were 2,000 people at that crowd. But the fact of the matter is that guy followed me in a crowd of 2,000 people. So yeah, it was freaking crazy and traumatic in a sense. Uh, and it never has to be like a gender thing. It's not always like
No,
men are the bad guy, you know. It just happened. People are bad. There's a
no,
lot of people. Some people are bad.
no, exactly. And I think that's just what it boils down to is I always resort back to mental health. I think mental health is the hugest thing.
Hmm.
You know, a lot of people are struggling right now with mental health in the world. But I think there's adults that are walking around with an IQ of toddlers and of younger children, either through abuse that they've received, lack of education, lack of just fucking common sense in the world. Like I see people who are barely able to fucking function, but are walking around mindless zombies on a daily basis. And those are always the ones that are doing what that person did. You know, they're either targeting
Hmm.
children, they're targeting women.
It's like
Uh,
a projection of some sort.
yeah, exactly. And honestly, I don't know how you fix that. You know, I don't know what you do
Yeah, I
to.
know, same. I wish I could fix it too. It's, I guess, what everyone's first thought is how we fix it, but a lot of the time it ends up just dividing us. Honestly, we just
It
need to
does,
watch out
right?
for each other. It's not about men or women. It's like there's some people that are bad. And I'm sure you've heard like the choosing the bear argument. I don't really want to get too far into it, of course. Um,
I've heard it. I have no fucking. I just see the memes and I have no clue what's going on. Like I have
I
no
will
clue.
explain it to you.
Yes,
I don't want to
please.
get too far into my personal opinion on it, um, because a lot of people don't agree. So the original thing was if a woman is hiking in the forest and she needs help, or if she's hiking in the forest and she sees a bear and a random man, like that's her only two options to go to. Which one is she going to? And she'd pick the bear. And the moral of the story is the worst that the bear can do to you is kill and eat you, but a man could do a lot worse. And a lot of people want to boil it down to like, oh, but women are just as bad. But they're not mutually exclusive. You can fight for both. You don't have to invalidate someone else's feelings about one situation to fight for the men who are victims or against, women who are doing such things.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. I mean, the thing is like just the argument of itself comparing a man to the bear, it's, I don't know. We do it it sucks because there are a lot of fucking dudes out there who are complete dicks, assholes, murderers, rapists, and given there's probably a lot of women out there who are conniving, manipulative, and are willing to just take advantage. I remember seeing a video where a woman went around and she got diagnosed with an STD and decided that she was going to go out and sleep with as many people as she could to infect people purposely.
Gosh. That's horrible.
And knew and was like, you know what? Fuck this. Some guy gave me this. So in return, I'm going to go fucking destroy every guy's life that I come in contact with. So it's a singular basis. It's not men, women, right? We just established that earlier. It's just selective
what
people.
I understand from it. It's definitely not a man thing. Like, of course, here's the thing. A lot of people will be like, not all men. And of course, not all men. Like, we never said that. But as a statistic, like, there is a huge percentage of women who have faced this issue. You know what I mean? So it's fair for them to be afraid of a man. And maybe the other percentage would pick the man. Who knows? But, like, I think it's a fair opinion to make on either end, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the men are more dominant, right? Probably in the world.
And a lot of it is an overpowering thing, probably.
Exactly. That is exactly. That's what I was going to say. It's like more of a power. Yeah. And when that, honestly, there's times where I get intimidated by other men, especially bigger guys, right? People who I know that I would have no way in hell in fighting them off, right? Like, and I get worried about that now, especially more so that when I was sexually assaulted by a man, right? So it's like, what do you do if you get put in that position? So yeah, I could see why people would be fearful. So it's definitely not a cool thing, but that's why I, in most cases, carry a firearm, right? And that's why I encourage other people to defend themselves and defend their community, because you never fucking know, man. You never know.
In Texas, most of us have guns. I personally have other things to defend myself, but I really think that everyone should have something to defend themselves when needed. Unless like they shouldn't have weapons and all, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
Geez. After this weekend, or after Monday though, yeah, I should have brought my self-defense keychain. I didn't for once, and of course shit happens.
Well, I'm glad that there were people there who kind of stood up and said some stuff for you, and you were able to catch wind of it prior. You're able, when you're walking around, you're like, okay, this is kind of getting awkward now. This person continues to follow me through this place.
Oh, he blatantly told me he was going to follow me, so I went and got security. It was crazy. Oh, man. I don't want to get too far into it because, like, gross, but...
yeah, exactly.
Be safe out there, ladies. Jeez. It sucks that we can't just go out and enjoy our alone time without worrying about stuff like that, but, like, carry self-defense keychains, something like that, honestly, because there's just a lot of people in the world. Chances are some of them are bad. And I never want to make it a man versus woman thing ever. It's just people are bad. Some people are bad. Women
and some people don't even show it like that person did. You were lucky that individual, presented themselves like that from the get-go or right away.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will be like that and you'll never know, you until the moment that arrives and you're like, holy shit, you were this type of person all along. You're a really good facade, a good show on what type of individual you are. And that's the most scary part, is the ones that can cleverly deceive you for very long periods of time until their true intentions show. And that sucks.
I think I have good intuition, thankfully, but yeah, I'm just glad that everything worked out, honestly.
I mean, I'm a little naive at times myself, because like I want to believe that everybody has good in them, but some people are fucking evil as shit. And
I really do believe that, but at the same time, just like a lot of stuff has happened lately, and I guess I really do think it's based off of me being a woman, and it's not always men, of course, but like, holy shit, it's been pretty. It's affected my mental health lately. And before this, I was on like this. I guess I was teetering on taking like a week off of streaming and everything, honestly. And I decided, like, no, I'm just gonna take it easy because I really love streaming. I love talking to my friends and stuff. And then after that, I was like, okay, like my mental health's not great. I'm gonna have to take off a few days.
Yeah, no, it's good to take a little break.
Sorry, but like,
no,
I do.
You're fine.
Think
that's what these conversations are for.
Especially going back to where I was like, I'm not good at being vulnerable. This is something that I feel like I need to open up about, to explain also that I need a break. Or I don't really need to explain everything, but I think it's nice to be transparent with your community as much as you can be, as much as you feel is comfortable.
Yeah, I've taken breaks. There's days where like I wake up sometimes, and like, especially, I mean, shit, even last night with the cat keeping me up, I'm like, holy fuck, I gotta get up this morning. I got no sleep. I'm gonna have to, as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna have to go to work. I even called someone who does my job several times a week, to see if they would cover my shift. But since this is like the busiest time of year, since it's summertime now, so work in retail, they've got everybody fucking scheduled. So the only other people who know how to do my job are all scheduled to work today in a different department. So no one can do my job that I'm doing today. So it's like, oh, well, go fuck yourself, grab an energy drink, fuck if you're tired, so I'm going to be rolling into work a little sleepy today.
I survive on energy drinks. I am a mom too. So like, I'm just tired all the time.
How many kids do you have?
Just one, but
How old, if you don't mind me asking?
She's 8 and she's a handful,
awesome.
But my fiance works all the time, so I got to do all the home stuff too. I also run my business from home, and I stream, so a lot of it is very overwhelming all the time.
What kind of business do you operate?
I have a K-pop shop.
Oh, nice. See, there you go.
Like
perfect.
K-pop a lot. I'm really struggling to find a way to put K-pop into streaming, actually, because copyright a lot of it. I've tried doing what is it, like unboxings and packaging stuff, and just like working on stream with my shop. But
I think that's great. I think that's a good idea. Unboxing, people like little knickknacks. They like Trash Panda. He's done some affiliate marketing, but also Amazon product reviews. That might be something you can always look into. Reaching out to companies that are also similar to yours and asking them if they'd like to be sponsored or things like that, and they might send you like a product, right, to display, talk about their company on stream. Just making sure that you make VODs or videos of that, right? So then in return you can upload that, tag the company in it on social media, stuff like that. And like Trash said, going to be doing a class on it in the Kingdom of Clowns. It's definitely something we're going to be working on throughout this year. Rest of this year is providing information on different programs. I've been
learning a lot this year, kind of pushing my channel a lot too, but like there's so much to learn. I do have to stop by and learn more.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough it is. And Especially even myself recently, I've been trying to create really good fine-tuned clips and content for social media, a lot of edits, meme edits and different things to kind of like make a standard ordinary clip excel a little bit further, right? When it comes to like enjoyment, like they could care less about what's going on in the clip, but they're laughing at how it's constructed, right? And I think that's the biggest thing is
obnoxious edits. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And that's the fun
I
part
think
of
they're
it.
funny too, kind of, but they are obnoxious. I didn't want to say that word, but it's true.
No, they're definitely obnoxious, and that's
Funny obnoxious.
yeah, and that's the idea is that you make something ordinary extraordinary that normally wouldn't be, and I think that goes with any stream. Is you got to really excel on putting yourself out there and providing something that no one else is providing. And I think that you have the opportunity. The platform's there. Like you said, you're into K-pop. It's something you enjoy and find passionate. You're running the small business to try to get that more successful. And I think you can. I just it's how to do it, right? And that's the hardest part with anything is the rhythm and routine to go through. Especially if that's something you're passionate about. You want K-pop, to be a big part of your stream. I think first off is finding where that audience is at, knowing your audience. Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm sure there is people. I mean, and I don't mind it, but I'm not a huge K-pop fan, right? And we're, unfortunately, going back to the man-woman argument, I'm sure there's tons of women who love K-pop. I know a few of them.
Might be right.
Yeah. So finding,
Can't help it. They're so pretty. All the K-pop peoples.
I know, and unfortunately, the guys who probably like K-pop are the same ones that were walking around following you.
Probably.
So I'm not too sure.
Country music or K-pop or both.
Yeah, exactly. That's a weird
country music hip hop mix. It's very confusing to me. I think I like it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of confused on that myself.
It makes me cringe very much, but I also kind of like it.
Yeah, it's like, what is this? It's like a train wreck,
Yeah, I can't look away.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, that's funny.
But yeah, it says you stream a variety of games Thursday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Is that still or kind of up in the air? You said your schedule's being fine-tuned at the moment?
It is.
Okay.
It's probably moving closer to 9 p.m. I'm trying to get my kid out of the way. So we moved from 8 to 9.
Okay.
That's her bedtime.
No, that's good. You gotta make sure the little one's taken care of. And I know
she was coming into my stream and waving at the camera, and I was like, oh no, she's gonna start coming in more. She wants to be on the camera. It's fair. Yeah. She's getting older, but like, oh man, it stresses me out. It gives me anxiety.
Yeah, no, especially when it's being broadcasted to the world, right? And I'm
just worried about her privacy, her safety, stuff like that. Yeah, but she's getting older, and like at the same time, I'm a mom, and like I can't cover up from the world. Like,
no, you gotta let her experience what she enjoys and what. It's the same with mine. Mine comes on and wants to be part of the stream sometimes, or she likes to ask questions. Her favorite question would be for me to ask you, what's your favorite animal, dog or cat? And what's your favorite breed of each animal? That's what she would ask me to ask you. So if that's a question you'd like to answer.
Dog. Pomeranian. Because they're small and floofy, and cat and Maine Coon because they're big and floofy.
Yeah, exactly. Maine Coons are awesome. I love Maine Coons.
They're both very cute. I like cute things. I like pink and fluffy and cute things. That's my thing. I don't know if it's a lot of people's things, but I love all the pink and floofy things. I also like yellow. It makes me happy. Look at this dog butt. That also makes me happy. I'm so mad at him, actually. Never mind. We can't talk about him.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I'm not happy anymore. I just remembered what you made me do.
I'm going to feel it in the morning. I'm going to be so mad when I wake up sore, like legs. I can't believe him. He saw a cat and he was out of here.
I see your rules are any form of sexism, racism, homophobia, transphobia, or any other derogatory terms, jokes will not be tolerated. Respect the mods, avoid religious and political discussion, which is always a good thing to avoid. You know, we talk about politics sometimes and religion sometimes here, but that's in the form of a
whenever
talk
I
show.
get political sometimes. Religious views I usually try to avoid. The only thing I'll say about that is I respect yours and I expect other people to respect mine.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
common sense, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, if anybody's going to go to hell, it'll probably be me, so it's okay.
Yeah, same. Chaotic
so-
evil.
yeah, exactly. Chaotic evil. Yeah. We got your donation page, your merch. We got your Watcher of the Realms Stream Elements sponsorship. And we got, what is it, your Twitch ID right here. And
I think that is Pokemon community game.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I see here. Then we got, that's what we said. Sound alerts here. Wasted. Here, let me go ahead and wasted. Well, let me do it from here. It will. Did you hear it?
It will.
Nice.
Yes. I had added some cool things to my stream. Do you know what Creati is? It's a Twitch extension.
I see that here. I do not. It says control the stream, play a TTS message sound clip, or time someone out.
I do have. Oh, I have that too. Is that? Oh, that's Creati. Okay. Yeah, it has text to speech, as sound clips, but the main thing that I've been using is like green screen videos, kind of.
Oh yeah.
So I like my stream can rickroll me, like Rick Astley pops up on my stream and
I like it.
And plays the background music, so I don't get copyrighted, hopefully. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's one of my new things that I really like.
Yeah, I recommend when we do that on Fortnite streams. We have something called Tangia, which is very similar. It sounds like, but you can also do, TANGIA. Really cool. It does the same thing. The removed background memes alerts, but then it also has AI built in to where you can have your chat ask the AI questions. And the AI will respond to the questions.
I've seen that before. It's really cool. My friend has that, but it's in an Australian accent, so it'll be like, out here in the outback, and it just makes me laugh so hard. I think it's so funny. There's also the AI generated like shoutouts. I think that's super cool.
Yeah,
I've been trying to look into extensions lately, but this is all I've gotten so far. Is Creati. We got text to speech, which I do like so far. I've worked on my emotes a bit, and I need to go fix my about me.
Yeah, that's always a struggle. I'm sure I haven't fixed my about me in a while. I'm sure I could go through there. And same with my schedule. My schedule still has me streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays when I haven't streamed Tuesdays and Thursdays.
But my about me is a little off.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's kind of like a cohesive theme, at least. I tried to go for a magical girl anime theme.
Yeah, it looks good.
I like pink.
No, I like the colors. I like the vibe. I enjoy the page. You know, it was great when I was able to first meet you and come into your stream and stuff. I felt welcomed, and I enjoyed the positive vibe and the energy that you're portraying and providing on stream. So it all worked out really good, and I think you're doing a good job with what you're trying to accomplish. And it just takes some time. I think that's the one thing that a lot of people don't realize is it takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and a lot of time. And success and growth doesn't come overnight. It's built up over a long period of time, you know. And I tell everybody, you know, I'm going in 2 years into this streaming journey, and it's like a 5 to 10 year goal, right? Like to really be established on this platform and to where you feel like you're at a comfortable state. And 2 years into a 10-year is you know, that's just a fifth of the way, so that's a long ways to go. Still under a quarter left.
For the first like year, I didn't know even what I was doing too. I think I started 2020, so I didn't know like networking, promoting, anything like that. I'd just press live and like go live. It did give me like 300 followers, a lot of good friends, but after networking, it just completely upped the level of actually trying to grow as a creator.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know why I didn't know any of that either. I guess I just didn't know any other creators.
yeah, I mean, it's hard to know anything when you're kind of in that bubble, when you're in that circle that you haven't got out of yet. You know, you're kind of just like, okay, well, I know I can stream. I'm going to stream. And then you don't really know about nothing else. You don't know about people. You don't know about communities. You don't know about features, different upgrades part of the stream that you can do that makes the stream a little bit more appealing and a little bit more enjoyable when people are here.
On the
Things like
bright
that.
side, I did try to like make my stream appealing and look good at the same time while I wasn't growing. So by the time I was actually promoting myself, I'm really good at words. It looked not the best, but it was very appealing. It looked more put together than if I had just started.
Yeah, and I mean, in having social media too. You know, you got Instagram and Twitter here, which I followed you both this morning. So now, those are very big because I'll be able to keep up to date. You know, I'll be if I am on Instagram or Twitter, which unfortunately very seldom am I on those, and if I am on those, I'm on
I'm
there
also on
to.
TikTok. I need to add that because that's one of my main platforms.
Oh, it is okay. Yeah, let me actually get you added on TikTok as well. Same name on there too.
Yes, I'm KniniTTV on all platforms at least. I did that. Oh, I also have YouTube. Oh no. Yeah, I need to add my other things on there. Or even like a link tree or something. I have link tree. I don't know why it's not on there. I
All
should
right.
look at my own channel more. I'm very good at watching my own videos back because I have to edit them, and I'm good at making clips to an extent. And I'm really, really good at promoting, but I'm not too great at keeping up to date on everything. I need to try and watch everything. Also, my Twitter's kind of dead. I need to update it more. I do have like 500 followers there, and like that's not bad. But on TikTok, which I hope isn't banned soon, I have like over 3,000, I think. And I can go live on TikTok, and I do with games, but it's definitely not my main platform. Twitch is my main platform right now.
Yeah, I mean,
multi-stream, but
I hear TikTok's kind of a negative platform. Like you just get a bunch of trolls and hate sometimes on there.
oh yeah, I've definitely got that. I'm kind of used to it by now. Like, streaming has made me grow tough skin. So I usually just ignore them, or I have something witty and funny to say, and I make myself laugh, and then it's over. That's my coping mechanism for most people these days. I'll say something funny, and then I'm like, nerd.
Nerd.
Why am I like this? Yeah, I make myself laugh, and it helps. No, I'm busy. My ringtone is the Markiplier outro song on YouTube.
Oh, I thought that was God, what song did I think that was for a minute. Living Dead Girl. Yeah. Who
This sounds
was it?
familiar, but I can't think of what that is.
What is it? The Rob Zombie. That's who I thought it was for a minute. For some reason, like the intro to Rob Zombie. Yeah, Wolfpuck said, yeah.
Rob Zombie. Ah, I might have to look that up. I know what it is, I just can't think of how to go.
Yeah. It's an old school song. But yeah. But so we mentioned, being from Texas. What games do you typically play? I know I saw DBD was one of them.
DBD is probably my main game. I try to stay out of variety gamer thing, so I don't try to have a main game technically. So lately it's been Lethal Company and Content Warning. They've been really fun. I've also tried those sponsor games. I took up 2 sponsors, and they were really fun. So I've continued to play AFK Journey and Watcher of Realms was the other one. They're pretty fun. I really like RPG games, but I have a hard time finding ones that I get really invested into.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It is hard. Like I love RPG games, but I loved them a lot more when I was younger. Just
Hmm.
because, there wasn't a lot of games that would engage me as much as those would. And
Kind of
like
a sense of escapism, or like you can use your imagination in a sense whenever you're younger. And I don't know, it was so fun for me. I can relate.
yeah, and then now that I'm older, like I'm just like I have to be visually and consistently entertained, and if I'm not, then I'm like, okay, this is making me fall asleep, or I'm just not. So RPGs just don't do it as much as they used to for me.
I think
So
I'm the same way,
shooters.
yeah. The visual thing is huge for me, and I guess the storyline, if it doesn't reel me in straight away, I'm probably not going to keep up with it. It's
Yeah,
usually
no, I
the
agree.
lore. I need the lore. I think I'm going to start doing lore streams, like deep dives, instead of like actually playing games, because it's still gaming content, but it's a way for me to practice going into more of a just chatting kind of stream.
Yeah, no, I think just chatting and stuff like that is a good way to grow as a content creator. I think engaging in conversation or even coming up with content that continuously keeps you talking and engaged
Hmm.
is huge, because it's the awkward silences that you have to pull through, and especially during times at which there's awkward silence, when you don't know what to do. You're like, all right, well, this game's not doing a whole lot to
I think
entertain the
that's my
audience.
one talent. I can talk for some reason, and I don't know why. I can talk forever. It may not be good, it may not be words even, but I can keep talking.
Well, nice.
That's
I
something I've
need you
gotten
to
really
I
good at.
need you to practice that just for about 2 seconds here, while I turn back on my air conditioning. I woke up this morning and it was fucking cold as hell. Now I
Uh,
turned it off and now it's hot as hell. So I'm gonna turn it back on and then I'm gonna grab my energy drink because I need the caffeine. So 1 second.
all right. Chat, what is up? How are you? My name's Nini. I'm gonna take this opportunity to yell at you. Uh, I'm scared. Now I'm nervous. I've been put too much on the spot. Hello, guys. Hi, guys. I'm a little shy. My name is Nini, and I'm a streamer, and I need to fix my about me. And I like play games and make chaos, and usually cuss and yell at my friends. So if you're into that, come check out my channel. I do say a lot of bad words, so like that may or may not turn some people off, but I can't help it. I think I'm funny. I
All
yelled at your
right.
chat the entire time.
Nice. They deserve it. They're a bunch of
They-
bastards. No, I'm just kidding.
I
They're
got
all
really
right.
scared after a while. I was like, "What is up, chat?" And then I was like, "I put myself on the spot. Never mind."
I know, right? Here come the questions from chat after you do that.
Yeah, that's fine. I would love to answer questions. I talk too much.
Yeah, I do too, and I'm sure chat will agree with that.
That's probably why we're streamers, though. You know, we're
It
we're
is.
doing the thing we're supposed to do. We're doing it.
Yeah, my wife tells me that all the time. She's like, she was like, I'm more of a, she tells herself, she's like, she likes streaming, but it's not like her super thing, right? Like she doesn't do it often, and she rather watch. So she's like, I'm a better supporter than I'm a streamer. She likes talking that way and engaging through chat.
In a
But
way, I
she's
am too. I think as much as I love gaming and my community and audience, it's been very hard for me. Like the idea of streaming, love that. Would love to just be able to go live and people talk to me and be really nice all the time. But whenever you actually do it, it kind of takes a while to actually start to enjoy it, or at least for me. Not completely, like there are aspects I enjoy, but there are also very hard times. And I'm finally getting to a point where I'm so sorry that my dogs are barking, but where I'm like comfortable being on camera, where I'm able to feel like myself and like people want to see me actually, and not some kind of like mask or front that I put up.
No pun intended to the mask that you're putting up today with the clown makeup. Yeah, I do.
I need a honky nose. That's not what it's called. A beep beep.
Yeah.
The beep beep. That's what it's called.
This here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need that.
But yeah, no, it's a struggle. Streaming's a struggle. I think people, you know, they think it's all honky dory and they think every stream's a great stream and a good day. And sometimes, you know, and I've heard people say, well, you know, don't stream on a day that you're not enjoying it because your chat will know, you know, your chat will sense it.
I've been there. I didn't ever stream when I took that advice. I'm not gonna lie, because life's hard.
Yeah,
Shut my door so I don't have to hear them. But also, yeah, I don't. It's good advice, but not for everyone. Because whenever it comes to me, I won't stream at all. I'll be like, today's a bad day. I'm not streaming. And whatever it is, we're the only ones that are going to put up excuses and roadblocks into our way. And usually, if anyone can relate, my chat and like streaming, it'll usually cheer me up. So I feel like even on bad days, if it's not too bad, maybe try it out. You can always stop after a while if you're not in it.
Yeah, exactly. And I agree. I'm with you on that. That's why I was that's where I was leading to with it was, you know, it's okay to stream on bad days, and it's okay to present to your chat that you're not having a good day.
I did struggle with that though. Yeah.
I mean, it's because the fact that to me, it's reassurance to others, especially since most of my audience is streamers, right? And letting them know that it's okay to have a bad day, to not be in a good mindset, to not be there to just entertain chat. Like, that's the goal. I mean, we are entertainers. Like, you know, like it or not, people say, well, this is my stream and it's for me. That is true. It is your stream and it is for you, but it's not like, you know, you're not just watching you. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just you. It's the audience is watching you, and they're there to either be inspired, to learn, to be entertained. So there's a bunch of different reasons that one could be there or find your time of value. I don't
know. In a sense, I feel like everybody kind of wants an audience whenever they live stream. Like, you could do it for you, of course, but I don't really see the point of live streaming if you don't want an audience, because you could always like record videos and post them to YouTube if you were doing it for you. So I don't know. I feel like when they say they're only doing it for them, not the audience, it's kind of maybe denial in a way. Like, I don't want to put in the work to change, in a sense.
No, I feel that's
like
kind
they feel
of,
like their comfortability or their comfort zone is more important than changing, or like they just don't want to do it. I'm not sure.
yeah, for sure. No, I think that's and maybe not even just not wanting to put in the work. It's just they don't know where to do or where to go from where they're at. And that's just their easy way out, right? That's their scapegoat.
It could be hard to admit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, want to seem like you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been there. You know, I've been there all the time. There's probably once or twice a week where I'm like, I don't know where to fucking go from here. Like, what do I do now? Like, I've done everything. You know, and it comes to the same with, you know, sub goals, bit goals, follower goals, subathons, streamiversary. My birthday's coming up next week. I'll be celebrating that, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. I have no fucking clue what to do for my stream. Like, I don't know. I have no sense of idea of what to do, because I've done, everything that I could perceive over the last year or two, right? Going into the second year of streaming. What do I do that's not repetitive, right? That's not
Shave your eyebrows.
Yeah. I'm sure my job will definitely understand when I show up looking like powder and
true,
shit off.
True. Oh. So I just had a subathon, and I decided writing names on me would be a good idea, and then I had my K-pop event the next day. It did not wash off. So I just looked like I had a neck tattoo or something I was trying to cover up.
Nice.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, we did temporary tattoos for the subathon, so we had clown tattoos all over us and stuff like that. So I can understand, and those didn't want to come off either.
Yeah, thankfully I'm in charge of my own business, but that day I was collaborating with a local business, so it was a little bad timing. Actually, I put a lot on my plate this past week by accident, and that's also why I'm kind of gonna take a few days off. I don't like taking days off. I feel I feel like a lot of us probably feel very obligated to keep up a schedule or to keep streaming. Even like a day off or 2 days off, or especially a week off, probably feels detrimental to some people. I've been there. I don't know if I'll take off more than a few days or not. I'm just gonna take it day by day and see.
Yeah, no,
I feel like I should focus on, I don't know, editing clips, stuff like that while I'm off. And I know it's technically not taking the days off, but it's hard for me to completely take the days off. I feel like I could pace myself at least with that.
No, that's exactly what I do during my days off, which aren't days off, like you said. Like, so I'm honestly, I think it's good to keep up with schedules, but at the same time, like, I'm burnt. Like, I'm really burnt right now. Like, I've never had so much.
The last time you've taken a break, like where you haven't worked?
I can't remember. I can't. Like, it's that bad.
I think I'm
like,
there too. Yeah.
It's like, but between
burnt out over that. Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, most definitely. Holy moly, Guardian with the raid. Let's go, Guardian. Welcome in, welcome in. I didn't even know you were streaming, my man. You have the day off of work. Well, hopefully the day is going well. Holy moly, coming in with the raid and the sub, bro. Thank you. Very kind of you, man. I appreciate that. That's very, very generous of you. Let's give this guy big shout outs in chat, which our mods are on that. Thank you so much there, Trash. Appreciate you. And thank you, Phoenix, as well, for being here. I saw you were getting a shout out as well. Appreciate that. I saw you earlier as well and didn't get a chance. Holy moly, I just opened a fortune cookie and you did not have a fortune. So let's get you another one. Your fortune is to be determined later. Yeah, let's get you another one. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but here.
Yeah, could go either way.
Tolerance is a virtue few have. I like it. Tolerance is a virtue few have.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Chaotic evil.
Chaotic evil. Let's go. Yo, Mr. Latham. Yo, Mr. Latham with the sub, the hype train. Let's go. You know what we do here? Let's go. Hype train, baby.
Oh, I love that.
There we go. Got the hype train conductor hat on. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now. Oh my gosh.
I appreciate everybody. We're at a level 1, 62% hype train. I appreciate that. Let's get Mr. Latham his fortune as well. Oh, puppy. Puppy's here for the hype train, chat.
He's joining the hype train, chat. He had to. Oh no, that other one's jealous. Oh,
this is what you get for running out of the door.
Yeah, you get to watch me pet the small dog because you ran away.
We had two virtue fortunes. To rule with virtue is like the North Star having its place in the sky. That is your fortune there, Mr. Latham. To rule with virtue is like the North Star having its place in the sky. Let's go. But no, I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate you, Mr. Latham and Guardian, for your kind generosity to the stream, to the community today. Not Iron Fist in my house. Let's go.
I thought about that fortune way too hard. And my brain exploded.
Yeah. You're like,
I feel like chat saw me like, what is virtue?
what is virtue?
That's me basically reading a fortune card. What is a virtue?
Yeah.
Can y'all not fight right now?
Can the virtue hurt you? Sorry.
Probably. In this economy? Oh my gosh, puppy. Yes.
Yeah,
puppy.
He knows. Welcome in with the sunflowers. I love it. The happy and the party. Let's go. So tell us, while we have the whole entire world with us in chat, how did you get into streaming? What inspired you to start streaming?
You should have this makeup on full time. Hello, Cookie. Thank you. Hello, Doug. I've always wanted to be a content creator of sorts, I suppose. I've tried YouTube and streaming, and I think I just really enjoyed streaming more than other forms of content creation. I started doing it for me, as they say, because the first year I didn't really promote it at all, but I still had a lot of fun with it. But after that, what's really kept me going is seeing how women are treated in the community. Sometimes they're not treated very nicely, so I try to be a strong advocate for women in streaming or in the streaming community, or on Twitch or Kick in general, viewers even. Kind of just by existing, like being consistent and just proving that women are here to stay in the live streaming community, honestly. I try not to, I try to pace myself with this because some people are very rude. And also some people are just not going to change their mind about it. But I do think it's a problem to an extent. I don't think it's a lot of the community. Like, I think things have gotten a lot better over the past years, but it is still happening. So I try to advocate for things that I really care about, such as mental health and women in the streaming community, or women in general, especially after this past few days. I would love to figure out a way to do so more than I already do. I don't particularly do it in stream. Let's say, like, on my promotions, I get a lot of comments about how I look or how I promote, and the reason I still promote while, like, taking pictures of myself or, like, whatever is because of these people. Like, they're so rude to other women and to me, but I'm the one who's going to be able to, you know, stand up for myself or not care that much. So in a way, I'm just trying to have another strong woman in the community. It's hard for me to say I'm strong because sometimes I don't think it, but I'm trying.
I mean, just being here today, being on the show, speaking out on what you believe in, what holds true to you. It's not easy
for me.
No, I mean, exactly. It's not easy. And unfortunately, yeah, I mean, that's...
Especially outside streaming.
I mean, that's the thing, is like, everybody has a voice, and not all of us are easy to speak out in the crowd, you know, or to voice that opinion. I was never that person, and still I'm never that person. When I come in contact, I get bullied often in society because, you know, when I'm being confronted, I back down a little bit. I look down. I kind of like stop talking. I shush away from the argument. I just bow out early, right? Because I don't want the confrontation. I'm not here to fight or argue or defend myself. I'm just, if I'm saying something, I feel like I have to fucking say something at this point. Like, if I'm even talking about something that is controversial, especially in a public setting, you guys have led me up to this. There's no like, well, I just decided to wake up this day and talk about this. if I'm talking about it, there's a fucking solid reason why I'm talking about it or why I'm defending myself, because people are going to look at you different than how you look at yourself and how you portray yourself. And they're gonna voice an opinion no matter what. So as you were saying, you know, women in the streaming world, unfortunately, there are some women who I feel ruin it for the 99 others that are in the room, right? The one woman, and then the guys are like, oh, hey, look at that one woman over there. And then they're projecting that onto everyone, and
Exactly.
and honestly, I feel like sometimes that was kind of the same argument as we were talking earlier. The dude walking around chasing you, you know, kind of being a creeper. That guy is sometimes portrayed by women as that being the masses of men. And I've been around those people where, you know, I've been objectified as a terrible person without even me speaking a word.
These people are sort of just extremists, and they jump to that conclusion without any proof, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, but past experiences, you know, how many times do you need to be objectified by a man before you start to hate all men? Like, you know what I'm saying? It probably won't take long, especially if your sense of men are all negative encounters that you've had. You know, if you've never been loved or treated with respect by a man, you're going to likely fucking hate all men. And I think that's the mindset of some men, where their ex-girlfriends have been terrible people. Their mom wasn't probably a nice person either, treated them like shit, maybe treated their father like shit. And then they've voiced, and then they've seen how their fathers acted towards women, right? So all they've known is a sense of disappointment, resentment towards women, and that fuels everything. You can't let the actions around you portray your image of people. You have to think logically, you have to think solid, and then let that individual's actions on a personal level, you know, have you voice your opinion over a time, you know. And so I try not to let nobody, that whole saying, don't judge a book by its cover, right? I try not to. Yeah,
I try not to judge anyone without proof, especially too.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and even if everybody, you know, the whole, you know, burning the witches at the stake, right? You know, how many people just resulted to conformity because the masses said it was okay, or the masses were doing it, you know, and you're the one person who's saying, well, I don't think this is right. Well, you don't think this is right? You're a fucking witch too. Burn them too, right? You're like, holy shit. I guess I should have zipped my lip up. But sometimes, you know, you have to speak up in the crowd. And so I give you kudos for being strong, for, you know, the women out there who deal with it. And it has been that way through history. Women have always been the underdog when it comes to things. And, you know, if it wasn't the whole breaking out of the kitchen and into the workforce, you know, that was a big thing. You know, it's been tough. You guys have certainly had a tough road. But I look at it presently, and I feel like regardless of what goes on around you, you guys have never been more stronger than you are now in society. So I think, that's
so too.
And
I think there's more changes to be made, of course.
Yeah, obviously. And I think even the stigma, like you were saying, towards men, I think there's a long way to go for that too, you know. And I think there's still, especially being, you know, shit, even, you know, I hate to bring race into this, but right now, black men have a really bad stigma in the world, you know, and a lot of people, and I know a lot of really solid, well-rounded family men who are black men that have shown me nothing but respect. But you have the ghetto terms, you have rap music, you have these, you know, fuck bitches, you know, make money.
Everyone's just so quick to be hateful or judgmental, or even just like say they heard something about someone, they're gonna be quick to grab that and believe it without looking further into it.
Yeah,
like men, women, different races, stuff like that. Just people are so quick to be negative, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know how
it's easy.
of course, it sucks.
It's easy to look at someone and pick apart and stuff that you don't like about them, right? It's harder to look at someone and find the things that you enjoy and love and their positive traits and what they have to give to the world, you know. And I think that's where we should be focusing on. Because obviously none of us are perfect, and there's always going to be something about us that we aren't doing correctly or right in the eyes of others, right? Like, oh, well, I would be doing this differently, or that's not a good way to do it. Just because I perceive it not being a good way and it wouldn't work for me in my life and my lifestyle doesn't mean that it doesn't work and it provides with someone else. I think as long as someone's waking up every day of their life with a positive attitude, love, compassion, remorse in their hearts towards others, and willing to give that opportunity for others to present themselves in that same manner, they're doing pretty damn good. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter, your preference of race, sex, origin, or whatever you identify as long as you're treating others with respect and giving them that same opportunity as you want to be treated, then all kudos to you. It's just it's a tough world, and that, I think that's an ongoing discussion with everybody is, how do we move forward from here? How do we make this a nice place for everyone?
It's an ongoing problem. It's not just gonna be fixed immediately overnight. We just gotta keep it moving.
And I think in general, as society and as we've pushed over the last 20 years, 30 years, it is going towards a better place. Unfortunately,
There's been a lot of progress.
Yeah, and I think if you steer away and you don't pay attention to the media and world events and things like that, because that's there to consistently keep you in that state of mind. I feel fear sells. I try to stay out of again politics but I don't feel like this is much politics. I think it's just it's business. And fear sells. It's always been time and time again that fear sells because the fact of money. People buy products when they're scared. Businesses profit off when people were scared. So the weapon industry, the pharmaceutical industry, any fucking, you saw when COVID happened, everybody went out and bought all the baby wipes and diapers and toilet paper. Exactly. Yes. and then these companies that had been struggling for quite some time, chemical companies, plastic companies, people stockpiled on plastics to conserve food, and they stockpiled on chemicals to fight bacteria and stuff. So these companies profited a lot off of it. So most people, company wise, did really well. But individuals, we suffered on a mental stake. We lost family. We lost jobs. We lost our sense of normalcy. And that all got pushed aside for profiteering, and it is what it is. But I think there was good in all that too. A lot of people never got to relax in their life until that moment. Like everything shut down. A lot of people were in their homes. A lot of people were with their family longer than they've ever been. And there was good and bad in that too, right? I think there's, people who were used to not being at home with their family, working 10, 12-hour shifts, were now confronted with actually raising their children. I mean, how many in chat remember when we all had to homeschool our kids for a period of time there? I don't know if some of you guys had to do virtual learning, but how fun was that?
I just realized I got laid off from my job from COVID, and that's why I started streaming more seriously. Huh.
We'll see. There you go. So it's like,
yeah, that's my good thing that came from it. It was hard to. We had the kid home for a long time. I guess we had really bad cases here too, and they went through the school a lot. We've had it like 3 or 4 times now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've had it about 4 times too, actually.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, and each time was just as kind of bad as the next. Like
Oh,
my symptoms were always first severe migraines. Severe
oh no.
migraines were the worst. I felt like my head was going to explode each time. So now I kind of like can tell when I get it because the
Hmm.
symptoms are always the same for me, and they're a little less severe, but still pretty bad each time. So my body is building an immunity, or at least somewhat, not as bad as the each time before. But
Hmm.
headaches, fatigue, really bad
Headaches is
fatigue,
so bad. Yeah.
and
Oh
then
yeah.
I had cold and hot flashes and chills, like where I'd be extremely hot, burning up, and then like minutes later, I'm extremely cold. And it would usually be because when I got really hot, I would sweat, and then after sweating, I would get extremely cold and start shaking and being cold, and that happened, and it lasts like the first week is like that, and then the second week I was having like the
Oh
shortness of
my
breath,
gosh.
right? The breathing
Oh yeah.
issues and stuff.
You have to deal with it for a while. I forgot about that. Like
Yeah.
you're not uncongested for quite a while after that.
Yeah. So it's but like you said, out of every negative, there are positive that are very hard to see when it's happening because the negative is pretty prevalent, and
It's
so
something that keeps me motivated. Even though I don't see it, I try to choose to believe that things happen for a reason, or balance every negative and a positive and stuff like that.
yeah, most
Um,
definitely.
that's also kind of helped me a lot throughout this because I guess I've had to. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all of us go through changes in friendships and stuff like that because new games come out. Friends stop playing games, and it's tough. Uh, I lost my train of thought, but yeah, is tough.
No, I want to say again, thank you for being on the show here today. We're kind of vibing, hanging out. I know you've got a lot of great comments today on your makeup. I didn't want to capitalize on that again. She got all dressed up for us today, chat. So I appreciate Nini for supplying the great clown vibe with us today. Who's also a great new member of the Kingdom of Clowns. So hopefully, once we start to grow the content within the community of like knowledge and self help videos and things like that, you find some benefit and some interest here with expanding your stream and things like that. And I think you're doing great. I don't know where I would tell you to kind of start because you've got a good about section, you've got good channel points, you've got a good theme and brand, you're on social media. So like you're really covering all your bases, on things that I would usually start with people, right? And and then there's some who are part of the community who have been doing the same things. But usually when those areas are covered, it's usually just being a better presenter on the
Mhm.
stream, and I don't think that's something that can be taught. I mean, it can be shown a little bit, but that's something that the content creator and the streamer has to grow into.
I
uh,
agree. Yeah, I've gotten a little better, or I've gotten a lot better. I don't want to not credit myself.
no, you're doing great today, and
It's
I've
definitely
come.
a process. Got to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to her so I can drop a follow. Yeah, most definitely. Let's give another shout out here. We do got some mods in chat, so if you guys want to toss Nini here a shout out for me, that would be greatly appreciated. But I was
Trash
gonna,
Panda's been hanging out with me a lot lately, and I appreciate it.
yeah, Trash Panda's awesome. Trash Panda's always out there networking, trying to meet people, always up chatting
Oh, there's
in streams.
Phasmophobia.
Nice, some Phasma.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Mr. Latham.
Yeah, so it's streaming's a journey, and I think I've always said it. Uh, you know, we can do this by ourselves for sure, but it's a much more enjoyable experience when we can share it with others. There's so many W's who come into chat, so many W's who've been a part of the spotlight that I think are great streamers, and they all have something to offer. It's just finding that audience for them. that really enjoy and go out of their way to be there to catch them in their unique form and what they present. And I think that's the biggest obstacle, because there's only one Jokerdad, and unfortunately I can't be in everybody's stream all the time. And I think, and I do my best to juggle, and then there's some people where I can't catch their streams because their schedule conflicts with my schedule. It's my time where I'm uploading or editing clips, or it's my time I'm at work. But if I'm free and I'm looking at like actually out supporting, and then there's some days where like lately, honestly, I've been so overwhelmed that even supporting has come really hard to do, because of the fact of, not because I don't want to be there. Like, I would love to be there. It's just, it takes so much energy, sometimes, to engage in conversation, to be actively,
There's not enough time in the day sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's and then there's times where I've gotten on and there's like 10, 15, 20 people that I want to watch, and I haven't seen none of them in forever. And I'm like, holy shit, how can I choose who to watch? Like,
I do have that problem a lot. It's hard. You don't want your friends to feel bad.
No, and there's no point for them to feel left out either, because like they're all putting in their effort and their energy, and they put a lot into the stream too, into my content and the creation of what I'm doing. So like, you guys are all W's, and but the big thing as a content creator that we have to realize is, don't rely upon Jokerdad, don't rely upon the Kingdom of Clowns, don't rely upon anybody other than yourself. If you're not growing as a content creator, either viewer count based or just as in growth, as in the content you're creating and the ability to provide good quality content, you have to take a step back. You have to re-examine your situation, and you have to improve yourself, because it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be given to you. And it's going to be a struggle, and you're going to have to bite tooth and nail to prevail through the obstacles. And I think that's a big thing, because I think a lot of people, they look at it on a singular level. They're like, well, I haven't seen this person in a while on my stream. What am I doing? How could I do stuff better? And I think that's good and all, but you have to look at it from even a farther perspective of that, and not look at individual levels of people, because I've struggled with that myself, where I'm, like, oh, this person, they were an active community member, a big supporter of the stream, most watch time, and then now I don't even see them anymore, right? And they're awesome.
I'm going through that right now. It's hard.
It is hard, because like you think these people are your friends and your family, and you've built this relationship with them. Like me, I've built this relationship with them, but they didn't build that relationship with me. Like, I thought they were that close, as I perceived them being that close, but then now they're somewhere else doing something else, and that's fine. Like, I think that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that, but it was a shock at first, right? It was like, holy shit, what did I do? What, and really it's not what I did. It's just they're where they feel they belong, right? They're somewhere else, either in life doing what life has to offer, or they're in another stream where they feel they're more comfortable and more at home. And I think that's okay, because my job isn't to just entertain that one person. My job is to find people who are just naturally entertained with the content I'm creating. And I think that's okay, guys. Like, don't push yourself into a mindset of thinking you're not enough, that you're not doing well, especially if you're sitting at 1, 2, 3 viewers, 5 viewers. Those people are genuinely there for you. They want to be there for you. They're, and if 1 or 2 of those people disappear, or all of them disappear, guess what? There's 8 billion people on this planet out there. You have to find those people. And it may take a while for you to find a couple of them, or a group of them. But they are out there, and keep trying, guys, because you will eventually succeed. And you may be succeeding now and just don't realize it, because it doesn't show itself right away. You have to kind of.
You're not going to see it until it's a big jump, yeah, or it's a big difference from the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for the follow, Scapular.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, definitely follow Nini here. Nini and Mike the Mechanic were ever so awesome to have me on their show. We got to sit down and chit chat a little bit about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks now. It's been, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
It's been
about
a minute.
week and a half, somewhere in there. Yep.
Yeah, that's a rap song. About a week ago.
Oh my gosh, that's a banger.
That's a banger, chat.
That's a banger. That's Bobby Schmurder, dude. Schmurda.
I didn't even know that. I'm glad you do
I
that.
listen to things sometimes, I swear. Have you heard about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar
Oh
thing?
my god. I heard about that more than the bear thing. Like
I mean, I think we all did, yeah.
I mean,
I don't care about Drake. Kendrick's
yeah,
alright,
exactly.
but, like, I know so much about all of that. Wait.
I don't know what the problem. What started the beef? Enlighten me. I thought you were about to fart or something for a minute. You threw the finger up. That's what my kid does.
You'll never
my
know.
kid's like shh, shh, and then farts, and I'm like,
listen
what
to
the
this. No, I'm just.
yeah. I got something very important to say.
I got something. Which one was it? I think. Oh, Drake and J. Cole and some other person are like the big three rappers, I guess. And Kendrick was like, there is no big three, it's just me. He dropped that in a line, so that's what started the beef. And now they've just been constant with each other. But to be honest, I think the whole issues with Drake, I love that that's coming to light. That's cool.
Yeah. No, I think they're all trash if you ask me, but it's all right though. Like I'm a 90.
Like I'm over my rap phase, I guess, but Kendrick didn't he I think he got a Nobel Prize for something, but also he kind of started this movement of where saying the N-word if you're not black is a bad thing, which is, fair.
I think it's a bad thing even if you're black. Like why would you subject and segregate your own your own
I
people?
guess it's like a taking power back kind of thing, but I can't say anything about it because I can't relate.
I'm gonna start bringing back the C word, and not Caucasian, but the other C word, and taking it back.
I was gonna say he actually is helping content creators because he took off all copyright claims to his songs, so like that people can use them and react to them now. Kind of helps him too get his music out there, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I mean all power to it. Do what you want as a content creator and stuff, but self-proclaimed greatest of all time is kind of a big ego trip, and I think anybody who
the only thing I want from that is for the Drake situation to be brought back up, because it was kind of just like swept under the rug for a little bit, and I feel like it is concerning. And other than that, I'm not going to say anything because I don't think there's any proof of anything really, except for him being weird, but that's about it.
What Nickelodeon kid isn't weird, unfortunately, right? Wasn't he part of like Nickelodeon Degrassi? Yeah, I believe so.
Oh my gosh, you just blew my mind. I wasn't a Nickelodeon kid, I was a Disney kid.
Yeah, I mean they're all pretty. Nickelodeon and Disney are pretty.
Disney had some stuff too. It's coming out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in every industry. Unfortunately, exploitation of children are easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just such a big world. There's gonna be bad people in it, and it sucks.
Yeah, that's why I'm always said. I say it every stream almost. Protect the babies, man, because you be surprised on how many people will.
Protect your babies. That's why I have such a hard time with my schedule, keeping her out of here. Oh, poor baby. But I try really hard to keep her privacy until she's old enough to like understand what comes along with being on the stream, even if it's for a second.
Yeah, I just came across here in my state. I'd like to talk about this.
An overboard.
There's a kid recently, 8 years old, who just graduated, or actually I think he's 15 now. I pulled up the article. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. the kid here in Minnesota, let me find it. I think at 8 years old, he graduated high school.
That's crazy.
And then at the age of 14, I think now, he just got his, let me see, scroll up here. Because it is, oh, right here. Yeah, 15. He's 15 now. So 8 years old, he graduated high school. At 15, he's got a master's degree in physics. And by 18, they're saying he's going to have his PhD. So he's going to be a doctor at the age of 18. I was like, holy shit. And I can't even get my kid to focus on regular math. You know, like it's crazy. Some people are just, you know, just so inclined at growth and knowledge and prodigies, right? I guess you would say, you know, people who are going to set the stage to change the world. But that doesn't mean that, you know, there's not a special place for everybody, right? Just because you're not so inclined with numbers or physics or the ability to comprehend information probably faster and retain it better than others, doesn't mean there's not a special place in the world for you where you can succeed and excel in an area that you find and hold of importance. You know, my kid really loves animals, wants to be like a vet or work with animals some way or another. So I feel like, you know, with that passion that she has, she's going to find a place in the world that she can succeed in. But
yes.
So yeah,
So
with you mentioned, you know, streaming, and I think you mentioned it was around COVID that you started streaming, or is that what kind of got you into streaming?
I started technically in 2018, but like I didn't have a camera, and I guess I was streaming on and off, like trying to test the waters maybe. I'd say more so I started around 2020 COVID, yeah. I kind of had a different account in 2018 that I would just randomly stream on, but no camera, you know, on the PlayStation, not a lot of views. And then whenever I decided like, hey, maybe I should take this seriously, I think I decided to make an entire new account.
No, that's good that you, you know, it inspired you to kind of, like you said, take it a little bit more serious, get more involved.
I fixed my About Me too.
Look at you're like, let me do that real quick.
I was like, hold on, I'm bothered. I have OCD or something. I don't know.
No, but that's good. See, that's a positive that's come out of this interaction just today. It inspired you to fix that a little bit. But yeah, guys, don't look at it. Trash Panda's about to, I don't know. Is he going to hit the target? 23,
that's so cool.
2390.
Like
let's go. Yeah. We have a little thing every week. A lot of people having, no, it's actually, this is, Twitch Guru, the same website for shout out clips. If you subscribe, or if you subscribe to the individual who runs the website on Twitch, you get access to all the features that are on the website. There's like the Who's That Pokemon, a couple different games. But there you go, 66.06. That's crazy. That's so cool. Mark of the Beast, 666. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Chaotic Evil.
Chaotic Evil.
Yeah. We gotta write that.
No, I would never. I'm good. I forget what the good ones are called. Lawful good? That's what I am.
Yeah.
Definitely lawful and good.
I had to write down your number because what we do at the end of the week, we are, just on Wednesday, so there's still plenty of time, everybody. But at the end of the week, whoever's got the highest jump game, I make them a emote, customized kind of from my style emote workings. So, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I like that.
Yeah, just a little something for me to be able to give back. We were doing like gift cards and stuff like that, but I wanted something more unique to itself, you know, based on streamers or, you know, something like that. So, but if there was somebody who won who wasn't a streamer, I'm sure I'd come up with something or find a way to kind of celebrate them either in the community, maybe in the Discord, just a way of me giving back to show them, maybe even throw their name up on my stream for the week preceding after, stuff like that. We would come up with something to kind of celebrate it. But it's a fun little interaction to get people involved in chat, doing the jump game. I always enjoy it too, so I'm actually going to do it here too. See if I can destroy everybody's scores. Up, nope, I'm just going to drown in the corner. Look at the game's like, nope, you're just going to flop down on the left-hand side.
You're not allowed to play. You're the guy. I'm going to spam you with my newest emotes also, but they're not great. They're just words, but they mean a lot, okay? My community is not a cult.
Yeah, I know. I know Hurst has got the not a cult one from someone that he subbed to, or someone who gifted him a sub. So he he always does the Kingdom of Clown emote with the not a cult. So that's an ongoing thing ever since the day that we had an old mod who left the community, and their final farewell was this is a fucking cult.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, yes, finally.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I'm trying to make my own cult, all right? If anyone wants to join, just hit me up. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
we just have weird memes we hold on to, and it makes it a cult.
Yeah, right there. See,
it is me. It is me.
Yeah, it is me. See, it is you. That's funny.
Love that.
A cult
I just
where?
added that one too, but it's so relevant to my community. That's a trademark. The cult. The joke of my community being a cult is it's spot on. We also have Bone Breath, which is an inside joke. It's a Markiplier thing. We have an emote of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got subs today, and we have a sound alert that actually is Markiplier when I turn on my feed here. I don't know if you've seen this before, but we have the clown shoes, and it goes, "Oh, these tootsies."
Sucking on each one of those
so we got clown shoes, and these are pot of coffee cups. We wear a different pair of socks every day, so we got like 7 different pairs of socks, one for each day of the week, and we randomly put on a different pair for this stream.
God, I love Markiplier.
Yeah, these
coffee socks. I love them.
Yeah,
is it coffee or tea?
No, it's definitely it's coffee pot.
Oh, good. You did it for Nini here because I'm addicted to caffeine.
Nice. Yeah, I love coffee, but unfortunately, I kind of slowed my roll on coffee, and I did do a lot of tea. But today we're actually drinking a energy drink here that's been open in my refrigerator for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
I'm like, I can't drink this right now, so I stick it in there, and then I pull it out and drink a little bit another day. And
oh no, I have a problem. I'll drink like 2 or 3 in a day if someone lets me. I can't buy them. I have no self-control. I'm just really tired. I try to overwork myself every single day, and they need to stop, honestly. I think I have like a kind of a perfectionist tendency. It's a little noticeable, but like I don't like when my house isn't clean, and like it's never clean because people live in it, and I have dogs, so like it's irrational to try and clean it all the time. But that's not gonna stop me. Same with streaming. I have some kind of crazy obligation to keep going.
Yeah, that's kind of how
it's a perfectionist thing though.
Let's Be Frank came in earlier. He said another clown. I remember him saying that. And he was all hyped over your makeup as well. He's another guy who does. He says he cleans daily, make sure that everything's all in order and stuff. But they don't seem like they have animals or kids, so it's probably a little bit easier when you don't have that. And my biggest thing is like, I don't live in filth, but we live in clutter because we have so much shit from accumulating having kids. There's toys everywhere all the time.
Right now, it's hard.
Yeah, and I'm the type of guy where like I'm not a materialistic guy, but I am mild case of hoarding. Right? I'm like if I have something, there was a reason I purchased it. and me spending
I
my
like
time and money. Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't want to get rid of it, like, because the problem is if I get rid of it, then I'll need it later, right? Something will come up and I'll need it, and then I'll either have to go out and buy it again, or I'll have to go without, and I don't want to go without because I fucking had it already. So it's
Have you
tough
ever
to get rid
seen
of it.
Doomsday Preppers?
I have, yeah.
Them and the hoarders, they're just like, I don't want to throw it away because I'll need it one day.
That's why I'm in the middle of both, because I'm actually a doomsday prepper.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense.
It does the clown, right?
That makes so much sense.
Jokerdad, the doomsday prepper clown. Yeah, like I got
The
just
juggling has nothing to do with it. I just wanted to say.
yes, yeah. So I mean, just like random stuff, man. I've got emergency flashlights that are power cranked. We've got we got a bug out bag. You know what I'm saying? I've got all the stuff that I need for shit hits the
That's
fan.
crazy.
So it's we've got stockpile of ammunition and firearms like you would probably down there in Texas, and not on a mass scale. Like I wish I had more, but I do have a friend who's also like a doomsday prepper with me locally. He's got a couple years worth of canned food. He's got firewood, stoves for cooking in sub-degree temperature, or keep you warm when it gets extremely cold. Since we're here in the north, if we have to go without power, backup generators, like we're on
Honestly,
the set.
it's good to have those things anyways, so it's not really a bad thing.
No,
As long
exactly
as you have
as it
places to keep them.
Yeah, and that's my problem. I don't have room here in my apartment for shit like that. So it's like I live modestly, but I do have stuff that I find that might be of importance. Lighters in case you need to start a fire. Candles, obviously, power outages, stuff like that. So I wouldn't necessarily say like I'm a doomsday prepper. I mean, there are cases where I have that, but I'm just like a survivalist, someone who thinks ahead, right? Yeah,
just in case.
Yeah, because they say like the average American only has like 3 days to a week worth of food stored in their home.
Oh yeah, probably me.
Like we opened up some stuff. Like I'll show you here real quick. Let me show you what I had for a while.
Ew, chat, who farted? What the hell? Sorry, why am I like this? I'm making a clip. And I'm gonna send it to him.
Oh my god. My dang headset's like tangling me up here. But no, these are like dehydrated food that we're getting close. There's still like a year left on this one, but this is like what is this, blueberry muffin mix, and this is like a huge can, right? And this is dehydrated, so it had like a 10-year shelf life on it. So as long as it's sealed, it reminds me of like Fallout, right? We got this Fallout food here, and then we've got like this is whole eggs. It's like egg powder, so you just mix it.
It reminds me
water.
of the what are they called? The things that the army has and the astronauts.
Yeah, MREs and stuff.
Yes, those. Which they aren't that bad apparently, from what I hear.
No, the problem is the stuff to make it dehydrated is like chemically or like used with gas, or I don't know how they treat it, right? To make it all long standing and dehydrated, and then you add the water and it comes back to life. But it's what's up?
I want to send you a clip, but I don't think you can play it. But I'm gonna send it to you anyways.
Yeah, I can play it. Yeah, send
cool.
it to me in Discord and we can get it.
I'll send it in this voice chat. You're gonna laugh. It's okay. Everything's fine. You'll see. It's hilarious. You'll love it. It's very short. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It's not weird. It's not. Everything's fine. Why did my stream freeze? What the heck?
All right, let's see here.
Everything is broken.
Everything is broken.
I just gotta say stuff sometimes. Sorry, my bad. No, everything's still broken.
Ew,
It's
chat,
fine.
who farted?
I'll
What
just-
the hell?
I love that. Ooh, Chad, who farted?
You walk away for 1 second and I do
know.
this.
I got gas
I
from.
made someone laugh.
Yeah.
Ew, chat, who farted? What the
Ooh,
hell?
Chad, who farted?
Sorry, why am I like this? That's my favorite thing ever now. Oh, that's funny.
Now I can't even get it off my fucking screen. No, I'm
No,
just
keep it
kidding.
up. No,
Yeah,
I'm
keep
just
it up.
kidding.
It's just gonna
Chat, who
keep it.
Keep it up,
farted?
keep
What
up.
the hell?
You need to.
I need
Yeah.
the shout out. Sorry, why? No, I'm just kidding. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
I think I'm gonna clip or edit it and take the audio only, and then make it a sound alert in my stream.
Oh my god.
Ooh, Chad, who farted?
I want it too. Oh my gosh.
See, we
I
can
love
find stuff and everything. Yo, Stretch, welcome in. The Dank Loki, welcome in, guys. How are you guys today?
Dang,
Yeah, we're
Loki.
sitting here with the lovely KniniTTV. If you guys haven't got a chance to watch Nini, she is this lady here eating the chicken tender with her friend
Oh,
right next
yeah.
to her.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah,
Wait,
right there.
this way.
Yeah,
Wait,
this
I mean,
way, this
one of
way.
these ways.
Yeah. Ooh, Chad, who farted? No, just-
Yeah, John, who farted? It was probably Jokerdad.
it was after
While he was
eating this
walking away.
this whole egg powder. No, because this stuff is
Chug it.
terrible.
Chug.
Yeah, but it's
That's
but I'm sure you know about doomsday preppers being down in Texas. I'm sure there's probably plenty of
There's
those down
probably
there.
a lot. I think we have more hoarders, or like they're both one and the same usually.
I think they are, yeah. Because like
They
I said,
usually
I'm a little
don't
bit of
say
both.
anything about it unless like you're friends with them, because probably I don't know. People are probably mean. Texas is mean.
Yeah.
There's no
it's
more
not it's
Southern
not mean.
hospitality.
It's not just mean too, but they're worried that people are gonna steal their shit. Like they're like, I don't want them to know about my collection
Oh,
of
yeah,
Power
true.
Ranger memorabilia. You know,
Yeah, they
like-
love their stuff. I love my stuff too, though. That's fair. They can have their flashlights and stuff.
they're D batteries that have been.
Yeah, they're
sitting-
B battery. What's a B battery? I don't need that. Oh my gosh. That's
So
funny.
do you have hobbies outside of streaming? Like, what do you do for fun or enjoyment outside of streaming?
I've just been working a lot lately. I used to do K-pop dances. I'm trying to go back into it. I post them on my Instagram.
I saw
I
that
tried
your
streaming
TikTok.
them
You
before.
were dancing with some penguins. You know that.
Cookie. What do you mean? Am I weird? That he's calling me weird. That's rude. Yeah, I am not a professional. After I had a baby, I tried to lose weight by dancing because I just thought it was fun. And then I found K-pop and I thought it was really cool and I learned from there, and it's been, I guess, 8 years, huh? That's crazy. But I taught myself and it was really hard, and I'm definitely still not a professional, but I've made a lot of progress from someone who could not dance worth anything.
It's funny you say that because my kid's ex-girlfriend, she is a professional dancer and she loves K-pop too. And she actually moved out to California, is going to dance school out there, but her studies of dance, I think, is like hip hop dancing. So she does that, but she loves K-pop. She's gone to a couple K-pop concerts and stuff like that.
It's a
but
cult.
it is, yeah, most definitely.
Might be a cult. It might be a cult. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they definitely know how to get their fans to stick around, I guess.
So, do you have any brothers or sisters? Are you the only kid, or?
I'm the oldest of two. My brother is 24, and my sister is 16 or something. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Do any of those play games
Your
or
age gap.
stream either? Or are you the only streamer?
I'm the only streamer. I'm trying to get my brother to start streaming because he really
Nice.
likes playing games. He likes what does he even play? I don't think he plays like FPS or anything like that. I know he was into Escape from Tarkov for a while. Do you know what that is?
I do. And I recommend him playing Gray Zone, which Trash Panda CA here in chat, he's just started playing, and he's doing beta testing and testing for their game. But it's pretty much Escape from Tarkov on crack.
Tarkov ruined their own audience base. If you haven't heard about it,
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I don't know
The
all
paywall
of
thing,
everything. Yeah.
I think it's like I don't know if any of this is correct. So feel free if anyone knows, correct me if I'm wrong. I heard it's like very very expensive. I heard 250, but that just sounds insane. So it's hard for me to believe that. And you can have all the future updates and stuff, but also they had this other subscription service where you were supposed to be able to have all the upgrades and future updates, but it doesn't count towards the new one that's paywalled. So everyone's pretty mad at Tarkov. I don't know a lot about it because I've never played it. Just heard about that.
Yeah. You know what you
250
do when
sounds-
that happens? You just stop playing the fucking game. You know
I
what I'm
would.
saying?
I
You
would, yes.
You go over to Steam, just like they did with Helldivers 2, and you start putting negative ass comments. Or you go over and do it on all social media platforms and copy and paste the most horrible review that you ever did. And you best believe very quickly that company will change the tune of their actions.
Oh
but
my
yeah.
gosh, Tarkov was. And they know about all the backlash. They were like, I don't know, sucks, man. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, sucks
And,
to suck. You know what I do? I play Fortnite, where everything is free, besides
I know, right?
skins. If I don't want
That
to,
is a good
yeah.
thing about Fortnite. You have a choice between, like, it's not pay to win. There's no paywalls.
I mean, and look
you can
how
buy custom-
successful it is, right? Like how
Mhm.
much money that they still produce. They're probably one of the highest grossing services out there.
They're
And
still doing great, yeah.
yeah, so
And
I
it's
mean,
changed a lot even, which usually would scare away a fan base, but they've kept a very active and not supportive, but I guess committed fan base.
yeah,
this
no,
entire
great word
time.
to use, committed. Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree because it is. It's I think it's a great game. It was something that I never imagined. I was one of those guys who was the dad of the kids playing Fortnite. Fortnite, what is this crap? It's all animated. It's a kids game. And then I
Yeah.
started playing, and I'm like, "Die, kids!" You know, like I get all
That was
into
me
it.
with Minecraft. I was like, stupid square blocky game? I'd never play that. Looks stupid. And I
Yeah.
played it for like 2 weeks straight. It's so good. Now I'll die for Minecraft. I'll die on the Minecraft hill.
Yeah, in the Minecraft mines, along with
In
all
the
the other
Minecraft
town
mines.
folk.
I take over villages and then I put all my
Not a
villagers
cult,
in
chat.
a hole. And I lock up the hole and I just throw some bread down there sometimes so they'll have more babies. And then I have a whole village to myself. And it's not a cult.
And it's not a cult.
And it's definitely not a cult.
I wonder if that guy would.
Cult in Minecraft? Oh no! I just noticed.
I just noticed. I wonder if that guy would have
I thought
followed
I
you
was
around at
protecting
that venue if he knew about your Minecraft ventures. I just put them all in a hole and feed them bread. It's like,
I'm
well, you're
actually
not
a
so
cult leader.
attractive anymore. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You play Minecraft? Get out of here.
I'm gonna go stalk another girl. Yeah.
I'm gonna go find someone who plays Fortnite. Oh my goodness.
Oh Jesus.
Standards, am I right?
Yeah, exactly. You can't just stalk any old willy nilly. You gotta have some of the
Minecraft
interest.
girls are ass. Wait,
Yeah.
that's me. Oh, I said a bad word. Well, my bad. Oopsie. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat.
Yeah, I apologize. I take it all back. Don't clip it, chat. Don't clip
psychotic
it.
behavior. We need to talk. My chat thinks I'm a psychopath.
So, what's been your most memorable moment so far on stream? What's been like something that stood out over the years that's kind of been like the showrunner of your experiences so far?
Hmm. I used to do networking streams. They were really fun. We had like a great community going on for a while. And all of our friends would stop by and I'd get to hang out with all my friends, and there were downsides, I guess, because it was a networking stream I was doing as a part of another community, so I did have to be filtered. I did have to say some things that I wouldn't normally say, I guess, or like people would want me to say it more or whatever. But other than that, it was a really fun time. I had like a lot of people coming in to say hi. I had a lot of friends stopping by, and I really missed that. It's, things change. Things are different now, but I made a lot of good friends from those streams that are still around. I think because it was networking streams, and I'm a gamer. I did get eventually so much better at presenting myself as networking, and I did eventually have fun and get good at it, and enjoy it. And I think I'm finally trying to get back into that with what I'm doing with Mike.
No, networking streams are good. I like them. We've done a few here as well. We always just encourage people to stomp in. This is your time to really self-promote, get to know people, tell us what you play, what content you create. I think it's very important, because it gives people who normally wouldn't be comfortable with reaching out, and getting them a chance to kind of like talk about themselves in a safe, comfortable space. I know that a lot of people, within my stream, they don't know if it's okay to self-promo. They don't know, and I'm usually fine with people self-promoing. Tell us when you're going to stream, what you're streaming, if you're streaming. But my problem is when you've said it and you continue on, and it's like, okay, it's like, all right, well, give someone else an opportunity, or like, what do you want? I'm from Slick City. Yo, welcome in, awesomeness, Rebecca. Appreciate you stopping in, dropping the follow. Pleasure.
So, if you know Cookie, he also did networking streams, and he said he doesn't ever want to do them again. I kind of feel that too, but at the time, and whenever I would have great people come in, it was really fun. After a while, I did get burnt out as all hell. And with the promoting thing, I try to be very
nice to meet you, Becca.
apparent with all my promotions that I allow other people to promote in my chat. The only time I'll tell someone no is if they're like spamming, and I'll give them a few warnings before I do anything about it, of course, too, because I'm not gonna off your head off of you. Off with their head. That's what I meant. That's words. I'm not gonna do that to you if you spam my chat, but I will warn you. And if you don't stop, then I might send you off with your head.
Yeah. Speaking of networking, if you guys want to network outside of this stream right now, there is always the Discord, the Kingdom of Clowns. We are adding, which I didn't mention in the beginning of the stream, and then as well as Linktree, keeping up to date on different updates on what streamers we're going to have on the show, maybe clips of the streamers that we've had as well, which will probably try to clip the clip of you farting as I left. We'll see if we can get that one.
Send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you on Discord or something if you lose it.
Yeah. Send me the raw clip. No, it's your clip, but it's
my clip?
It's our here. You can use it too. It's our clips. Yeah, that's what I always say.
Well, I thought it would go to your channel is what I meant, but I don't know. I think I clipped it to yours. Here, I sent it to your Discord, so you can have it later on.
Nice. That'll pop up. I like it when I get shouted out. It'll be in. That's very nice of you.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I like that you like it so much. I was like, please let me show you this clip. It's so funny. I promise. It was funny.
But yeah, it's.
Here, I'll give it to chat too. Chat, check it out. I'm a troll. I'm a troll. I'm on that goblin mode all the time.
So before you go live, do you have like rituals, routines that you go through before you prepare and start your stream?
making sure kid's okay. But other than that, no.
You're like,
Try to
here's a
keep
juice
it,
box, here's a snack pack, here's a Lunchable, and then all right, mom's streaming.
100% chance she's still gonna bother me. But yes, but yes. Thank you, awesomeness, Rebecca, for the follow. I'll usually cook her some food, get her a drink, and then I'm like,
Kay's
hey,
World,
dude, you
welcome
gotta
in.
put on
Happy
some
Wednesday.
clothes, 'cause she's the worst at wearing clothes. And then I'm like, you gotta leave me alone, dude. I'm gonna go. That sounds bad. It's not like that. I'm like, hey, you gotta stay on the camera. I gotta go stream. If you need anything, just like yell at me or tap me or whatever. But yeah, that's about it lately. And maybe taking the dogs out because they'll start crying midstream if I don't take them out every now and then.
Yeah.
A big pit bull, loudest crybaby ever.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll hear like another dog crying outside, and he's like, "Mom, it is time. You must take me. Open the door." Oh, I can't believe he ran out my door this morning. Oh my god. Whew.
Well, at least you caught him, because I knew something had happened. I was like, oh no, I hope she's okay. That's all I did. I was like,
I didn't think I was gonna catch him, dude. I was out of here. He went into someone's driveway, and I was able to trap him in there. And then he got real scared and peed himself, and I was like, okay, we're going home. I'm tired of this. He's scared of me or traffic, I don't know. Should be scared of me. I was angry. Thank you, Hurst, for the follow.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't got a chance, Nini is amazing. Always enjoy the vibes. If you guys haven't dropped a follow yet, you are missing out. Go on over, click on that follow button. We'll give her another shout out here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that goes to everybody else in chat too. All W's here who stop in. If you're looking for some new content, some new conversation, it's always awesome to have. And it looks like awesomeness, Rebecca. I do have ADHD and autism, and me and my husband co-stream. Well, that's awesome. Well, appreciate you coming in and letting us know. You know, we got a lot of members of the community and a lot of streamers out there who do have ADHD or a form of autism.
I'm ADHD. I'm very much so right now.
I know. She's like, hey, if you didn't tell.
I'm bouncing. Yeah, if you can't tell, I have problems.
All right,
Tally
so we got
09,
some.
thank you for the follow.
We've got some fun questions here that we do like to ask too. If you were on death row and it was your final meal, what would be your preference of choice of your entree, and then also what is your favorite dessert, or what would you eat as your final dessert?
Booty.
Booty. Clapping
Not true,
cheeks.
I'm so sorry. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
That was the only clip that I actually clipped today, and that's what we're going to be using for social media.
Booty.
So let's go check booty.
I mean, it works. It was pretty good. Bulgogi is a thinly stripped steak from Korea. I would have that. It's like pepper.
I like the booty answer better, but I'll
You're
let
like,
you
yeah,
go.
whatever. Okay, bulgogi and booty,
Yeah, bulgogi booty.
and not particularly in that order.
Yeah, exactly. You got to wash down the booty with the fine steak.
Oh my god.
Rebecca, thank you for the follow on the
goodness.
social media. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Booty.
Yeah, what's up, Rob Plum? Okay, we're done with questions now. I can't even take you serious, Nene.
I ruin every interview I go to.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone just starts laughing. We're like having a
I'm
mental
really a
breakdown.
clown in real life.
Oh my god, I was gonna make that joke earlier. I was like, I'm the real clown here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the real clown. I don't even
Oh my
need this
God.
makeup.
True. It's just how I look. I just wake up like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Stupid dance.
Stupid dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
The K-pop clown. There you go. You can adopt it.
New DVD killer dropping when? The K-pop
Yeah.
clown.
The K-pop clown. It dances in K-pop
God, I
sing
love
along
that.
over your body.
Starts honking and dancing. Honking and dancing. That's what I do.
Nice. Whoa, Chad. Rebecca with the I'm a clown when I'm in bed with my man. Let's go, Chad. Let's. Woo. Woohoo! Explosions for the bedroom talk.
Just clown in general. Probably then too. I want some booty too. I've ruined your chat. I've corrupted them. I'm so sorry.
I know everybody's wanting a little ass
Is
now.
this a
All of a
cult?
sudden, booty wear, yeah. Booty wear, yeah.
Booty.
Yeah,
That's like booty.
yeah, the guy from the festival even shows up. He's like, someone say booty?
Opening
Yeah,
the door.
opens the door.
No.
I heard booty. I
Imagery.
knew I smelled something. Who's cooking?
Human on board. Thank you for the booties. Thank you for the booties.
Yeah, thank you for the booties. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh,
I love.
shit.
We got some good clips. We got some good clips.
Yeah. So if you were a superhero, what would your superpowers be? I can't even ask these questions anymore. I'm gonna eat this fucking fortune cookie. Chat.
Gooning.
What'd you say?
Gooning.
What is that?
Don't Google it.
Don't Google it.
Chat, don't Google gooning. It's like edging.
Oh my goodness.
Don't Google that either, chat.
It's like you telling me your favorite food is blue waffles. That's your last meal, blue waffles.
I have corrupted everyone here. Hey man, if I like the waffles, that's my problem. Yours. The police are coming for me.
Exactly.
They're like,
They're-
please stop.
Yeah. Ma'am, we just got a report of an unsafe woman in this vicinity.
Your neighbors are pissed. The stream's pissed. We're pissed.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to stop. Or that meme, it's time to stop. The pink guy.
Rob Plum, hey Jokerdad, has anyone called you Secret Agent Jokerdad since you have 007 in your name? No,
From
actually.
the game.
It is the
N64?
it is from the N60. That's what inspired the 007, the Golden Eye, because that was my first real big shooter multiplayer. I have to say shooter multiplayer because we would have all four of us sit down on one console on a split screen on four little bitty screens and yell at each other when we were like, "Oh no, stop looking at my
I
screen."
remember that. That's crazy.
But that was the
never
classic.
played it. I watched my uncle play it a lot though, because they had it at his house. I played Banjo Kazooie though. Real games.
Yeah, and then the other one, my other big shooter was Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, or I think that's what it was, just Turok.
That
That's
sounds
you.
so familiar. I don't
Yeah,
think I can.
and then we played
imagine.
Doom and Unreal Tournament.
No,
Those were some big ones back in the day.
they do actually look pretty cool.
Yeah, Doom's fun. Wolfenstein was a really good one. If anybody ever played Wolfenstein, those are big shooters back in the day that I played. But
The only thing I knew on N64 was like Banjo Kazooie, 007. Oh, what's that one? Oh no, it's kind of like Banjo Kazooie. Oh no, it's Donkey Kong, where you can change
Oh.
all the characters.
oh, nice.
I forget what that one's called though, but that was a long time ago. Jeez. I was pretty young when the 64 was big. I think
Yeah,
my first
makes
actual
me feel
console was
old.
PlayStation. We're all a little old. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, that's why I
proud of
put
me.
dad. That's why I put dad in my name, so people knew right away, right? I could be Joker
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever, Joker guy or whatever, but I had to put dad, so I singled myself in the 30+ category there.
I'm not there yet. Maybe I'll add dad at the end of my name when I am.
I mean,
Knini dad.
yeah, Kini dad. Yeah,
It's my rebrand.
yeah, I'm sure it'll go well for you. At least it'll. So if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Seoul, Korea.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming.
It was
no
between
surprise.
Tokyo and Seoul, to be fair. I would love to go to Japan too, but man, I'd love to see a K-pop concert in Korea. They're just so different. I've seen them in the U.S. And they're still great, but they have like actual stages built around K-pop, of course, in Korea. I would love to see that. Also, food's great. Other than that, though, I'm just going for the food and the concerts. Japan would be awesome too.
Yeah, no, that's a good location. Both of those would be very interesting. I agree.
Japan has good booty. Oh, good to know. Thank you, Tally Bob.
Yeah.
Yes, do you?
Yeah. Superhero games were my thing growing up, said Rob. Yeah, those were good games. We got Awesomeness Rebecca saying, what did the horse say after he tripped? Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up. That's funny. That's funny, Rebecca. Thank you for sharing that joke with us. Here, I only know one good clown joke. What do you do if you get attacked by a pack of clowns?
What?
You go for the juggler.
That's pretty good. All right, that was pretty good. All right, that was pretty good. All right, fine, that was pretty good.
Yeah, all right, I'll settle. I'll take it.
Most of my friends, they're like, I got a joke for you. And I'm like, oh, no. Because it's usually bad or something. Oh, my goodness.
So, yeah, another question is how do you handle negative comments or trolls in your chat? Because I need advice because these fucking people here.
Yeah, I don't blame you. They're crazy. I usually chat, don't take my advice, first of all. Chat, this is not advice and I do not condone this. I'm usually, yeah, well, you're a nerd, and then I block them.
That's a pretty good solution.
I mean, the thing that I've come to learn is no one's worth your energy. Like, if they're making you mad, if they're draining your energy, just block them. There's so many people in the world, like you said. Like, one person is not worth losing good vibes in your own safe space, in your own community. And same with Facebook, kind of, because I get a lot of rude people on Facebook. I'll say what I have to say, and then I will block them 9 times out of 10, because that's what it's there for. Who cares how long my blacklist is? I don't, because it helps me mentally, honestly.
No, 100%. You know, 100%.
It's just a tool you use to protect yourself. It's a tool you can use if you want to.
Yeah, Kanon. I burn them at the stake. Let's go, Kanon. Yeah, you got.
I call them nerds and then I block them.
Yeah.
Kind of fair. I fight with people. I do argue with people sometimes if they really get under my skin. Lately, it's been like someone will say something rude on my comments and like say it doesn't get under my skin, but I'll be like, wow, thanks for boosting my post, or like something. Kill them with kindness is usually what I go for. And if they continue to be hateful, then yeah, I'll block them.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think there's I always give them a little opportunity, right? To like, all right, change the tone, but it is bad on social media. I here on my stream, it's a comfortable place and I control the flow of things and I allow things at times that I normally wouldn't allow. Like, I'm a pretty open stream. I tolerate a lot. And on social media, I've learned to not tolerate shit. I kind of just give the person a moment, and then I tell them, hey, we're not seeing eye to eye on this. It's okay. But then after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Like, I just stop because it just becomes a pissing match, and people just always want to be right no matter what. And they take it as you bowing out and saying, okay, well, we're not coming to no type of compromise. They take it as they won. And I'm like, no, you didn't win. I'm bowing out.
I have too much of an ego to lose, in a sense. I'll be like I said, later, nerd. I'm not reading this anymore. And if they think they win, that's fine. I thought I won, so it's good for me.
It's good for me, exactly.
Good for me. I win, not you. I decided. And there's some stuff that I definitely won't tolerate and that I'll actually push past my mental capacity with. Like, if other girls are getting bullied, or if anyone's really getting bullied, I'll definitely stand up for them, even past the point of it actually starting to bother me, because I don't like seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually I'll take it at my own pace. That's the only thing you can do these days.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. The bullying is tough. But my idea is like, if you're not engaging, the bullying usually doesn't present it. You have to, like K9 said, and like we mentioned, bow out, right? Like if you're not bowing out, then if you were bowing out, you wouldn't be getting bullied because there would be nobody there to bully. So it's different in real life.
Waste my time saying anything to them, because that gives them energy to keep going.
Exactly. And bullying in real life is different, because unfortunately, you're kind of stuck in the position where you're at. Sometimes you can't disengage, like in a school setting, a work environment. Like I got to the point where I was felt like I was being bullied in my work environment. And eventually I had to stand up to myself outside my work environment. And that meant contacting HR to feel if I was being more appreciated in my work environment, because I'm not there for my management at my establishment. I'm there for the company, which the company has a different interpretation of what they expect of me than what my local bosses expect of me. Maybe they coincide, and there are times where both see eye to eye on what the expectancies of me are. But just because one person doesn't feel I'm performing at what they feel I should be performing at, doesn't mean that should sway the opinion of everybody. So, when one person's not happy, that shouldn't make the other, 5-10 people not happy with me. That should have, because in a work environment, I feel like everybody's opinion should be different, right? One person may like me, one person may think I'm a hard worker. This person may think that I'm not a hard worker and that I'm a lazy worker. Like, I'm okay with all that, just as long as the opinion of everybody is different. But if all of a sudden, everybody thought I was a great worker for 2 years, and then now all of a sudden this year, everybody thinks I'm a piece of shit because so-and-so said I'm a piece of shit, then that starts to sway the opinion of people. I tell people to just use your brain, use your eyes, stop, breathe a little bit. Make your own
opinion.
Yeah, make your own opinion.
Instead of going off of someone else's. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely tough.
I try to do that too.
Yeah. I mean, people, you got to be more open to ideas and more open to things that also people are going through. I always said it when I would come into a place or even work or somewhere else, and if the energy and the negativity is pretty high, you can feel that stuff, and then that makes you more negative. That makes you not want to be a nice guy. And it's all about the environment, and that's why I feel bad for some people, because the environment that they've grown up in, the environment that they know is normal, is a bad environment. And for those people to like be good people in that bad environment is really hard and really draining, especially if that's all they know. So but no, one of the questions I wanted to ask you is, what is your biggest fear in life, or some of your biggest fears? Do you have things that bother you that you're not too fond of?
Anything involving my baby, kiddo. Biggest fear? I have some irrational ones I could tell you about.
Yeah, sure.
Mainly, I just worry about my kiddo. Irrational one. Well, this isn't irrational. I'm so scared of elevators. And big birds, large birds are scary because they're like small dinosaurs with feathers. I don't know why. The birds are scary. I don't like birds.
Have you ever seen the old Alfred Hitchcock movie Birds? It's like almost close to black and white. No?
No, I don't. No. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. I'm scared.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie. I mean, for the time, and I watched it as a kid, and I was like, holy shit, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure now watching it in this day and age, people are like, oh, this is terrible. Like, this is so bad. But
different times, yeah.
It's hilarious. Yeah, like Kanon said, it's hilarious, but yeah, it must have been terrifying at the time. Exactly. It's kind of like Psycho. Everybody talks about Psycho and like that movie, and I'm just like, whatever. I guess
I don't think I've ever even seen it. Maybe it was like an important part for horror genre, like in its growth perspective, but I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Big influence on newer films that have come out. You know, people who've watched those films have
There's been
somehow.
so many Psycho references in a lot of movies. Yeah. It's not the one with the lady in the shower.
Yep. That's the one that's like the only thing I haven't seen the
That's
movie.
the only
in forever,
thing I know
but-
too. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think he's like a stalker or something, but that's really all I know. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it shows you like how powerful that movie was, I guess, to portray even that split moment, and that
It's
being what a lot of
iconic per
people know.
se.
Exactly, definitely iconic.
Same with
But
like The Shining. Was The Shining also the movie with the twins in the hallway? Yeah,
at
that
the
part
hotel.
and the axe in the door. Those were both pretty iconic too.
Yeah, I actually just used that clip of The Shining in one of my clips. I was hiding behind a door in Fortnite, and the guy runs around the door and doesn't even see me behind the door hiding, and I'm like, "Here's Johnny," and then it's like, "Ah!" She screams.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at finding relevant like clips like that kind of to put with my clips. I mean, I'm not like. I feel like I could think of it every now and then it's just gone. I'll never remember. I just feel like I have a lot on my plate lately, and that's why I'm trying to pace it back down for a little bit.
Yeah, well,
It's
if you
been fun, but-
if you're looking for stuff, I don't mind sitting down and showing you what I've learned recently, because we put through Trash Panda helping me with programs and things that I've been using recently. Vertical plugin. We have running right now on the stream, so I can hit a button. It'll take clips. I've been very bad at it this morning because we've just been
nice.
engaging with conversation and having a good time. It's one of those habit things, right? You just got to get in a habit of
I
doing.
used to go back and watch all of my streams just to make clips because I'd miss them while I was live. But yeah, I've fallen off of that a little bit. I've been missing a few clips lately. I got a clip command for viewers, like outside of pressing the actual button. You could just put clip in chat and I'll make a clip, and it's
Nice.
I think it's helping me get more clips because chat feels like, hey, that's easy. I could just type this in and it's done. So other people are more inclined to help, and that helps a lot.
Yeah,
trying to do a lot
in
of
your
things
clip
like that.
command, how does it? What does it run through? Is it like Stream Elements,
It's
Stream
Nightbot.
Labs, Nightbot? Okay.
I used an API link to. I'll have to send you the video. I watched a YouTube video on it. She gives you a link that'll give you an API code to put into your Nightbot so that you'll be able to just put in clip, and then it'll clip your stream the past like 30 seconds or something.
Awesome.
It's really cool. It worked pretty well.
And
it
one
was
thing
really easy.
one thing that I like about the vertical plugin is you can use it while offline. So as long as you have OBS open, you're sitting there, you could be doing unboxing of your K-pop stuff. You could clip it and then edit it afterwards with like CapCut. I saw you had some Jesus Christ, TikTok videos that you had hashtag CapCut in it too. So if you use CapCut, the program, or if you're just using it through your phone, I know the program on desktop has a lot of more features to it. And that's what I've been using to splice in a different website I'll use for clips, like memes and stuff. And then I'll download those memes. I'll remove the background in the memes, and then I edit them in. And then we do text overlays and different effects that we might throw in just as fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know how to do some stuff, but like the removing a background from a video, that's where you lost me. Everything after that, I'm clueless.
Yeah, see, the great thing is with CapCut, it actually just, all this stuff nowadays is just a push of a button. You throw it in,
nice.
you go to the settings, you click the button.
I didn't know they could do that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess I've just seen the templates maybe instead of the actual editing software.
Yeah, no, for sure. We definitely can help you. Just if that's something you want to look into, just shoot me a DM and I'll arrange a time that we could just sit down and chat, and I'll show you on share screen kind of like what I'm doing and stuff like that. And it helps, you know, and that's something that we'll try to do like once a week, you know, maybe like Monday nights or on the weekend sometime. Kind of show people, do maybe a stream or just do it in privately in Discord and share screen that way. We're always kind of sitting down, chit chatting in the community and kind of trying to learn off of each other. It's all easy.
Yeah,
You just need to
hang
get
out.
shown. Oh yeah, like Trash said. Yeah, but he said, you know, you can leverage content creation and make some serious money, influencing UGC, affiliate marketing, etc. You know, and that's what Trash Panda did for a while, or does still, on Amazon, where he would receive products from companies. He'd get on, do a short, you know, 15, 30 second, a minute clip of mentioning the product. Hey, this is the SB3000. It has 10 times zoom, whatever, right? Just any product. You mention some of the qualities, maybe even mention some of the cons. And then that's it. Boom. Bingo, bango. Something short, sweet. Not only does the company send you the product, you get to keep the product, but each time someone clicks on that video to check out the product before they buy it, you know, they're like, oh, I want to watch this video of this person using the product. I want to know more about it. You get paid, right? You get a portion of the clip, you know, for each thing. So you do that to tons of products. You know, you're getting paid without even really putting in the work afterwards. So it's like an investment of time, which is something I've even considered doing, because there's tons of products that I buy from Amazon or from other companies that they sell more products by word of mouth through like us than they do by actually paying for ads, right? And running ads, because nobody wants the company telling you to buy their shit with this falsified image. They want the real person like me or you who buy the product to tell them the genuine feel of the product. Like, I'm more inclined to see Miss Smith tell me that this cutting board is a good cutting board than the company themselves telling me the cutting board's a good cutting board. And there's a niche in everything. You mentioned K-pop. You've mentioned you have a little one as well. You know, there's people who have infants, you know, who, you know, I've even thought about, you know, pacifiers, bottles, bibs, you know, onesies, like all these things that you could talk about and sell product or just review product. It's crazy.
That sounds really fun, actually. I'd have to look into it someday. But yeah, I gotta stop by your Discord and learn a lot more. It's something I've been trying to do recently, but it is hard to do by yourself sometimes.
It is, and I think that's the biggest thing, is just having a place where people can sit down and we shoot the shit, we hang out, we do fart jokes like you were doing today. So it's hard to be serious. Like I have to be like, okay, guys, clear comms. You guys are just bullshit, and let's be serious, you know. And that's something where it's going to be hard for me to transition to, because we are moving towards a more serious approach towards streaming. Almost like a business model, because I hate to, you know, this is fun. I want to have fun. I don't want to be Debbie Downer and take away all the fun aspects, but I do get tired of people bitching and moaning that they're not growing as content creators when they're doing bullshit, really. Like they're
not
just
doing anything about it.
yeah. It's like you're preaching to the choir. Like you guys, it's like you guys don't even know what the fuck I've been doing to get this far, because they think, oh, Jokerdad, you know, you're doing so well, you know, and I feel like I could be doing better, and sometimes I feel like I could be doing better because of the fact of how much work I've put in. You know, I spent fucking 3 hours last night, which I only got 2 clips edited, so I put an hour and a half into my day and my life to edit this clip. And then I post a clip up and I get like 12 views. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, why did I put in all that work? I could have just posted the raw clip and did no editing and got the same amount of views and same amount of engagement. So you do start to think that I'm wasting my time on this quality, right? That I could just be spending that time doing something else. I could be either streaming, which I enjoy more doing. I could just be killing people in Fortnite, which I enjoy more doing. but consistency. I'm hoping that as long as I stay consistent, I make good quality clips, eventually people will appreciate that, and people will eventually continue to tune in, or maybe they'll come in from the social media and check out the stream. That's the hopes, is to growth. Everybody wants to grow, and it's tough sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm. I agree there. I'm trying to still improve everything too.
No, I think you're doing great. I think you took the initiative. You guys, you and Mike had me on the show. You reached out. You're reaching out to content creators. You're somewhat having a consistent schedule. You're being honest about how you feel, what content you're creating. You're growing. I see it, and you coming on, like I said, taking the initiative to come on my show. You're trying to network. You're trying to collaborate with other streamers and create content that way. And I think all those things are all good things in a positive direction, you know. And I think as long as you keep doing that, you're going to succeed. It may not be as fast, or it may even be faster than you imagine. You know, things could, in the world of the internet, things can change overnight. Like, you could be nobody 1 minute and then a big somebody the next. And not saying that everybody wants to be a big somebody, because I obviously wouldn't want that much attention as some of these streamers get. You know, when everything you say or do, or the games you play, everything's examined under a microscope. I don't think I would want that. Like, because then you really definitely gotta worry about your kids, right?
Let's be frank. Yes, exactly. Feel like you don't have, or everything's under a microscope. That's the phrase. I don't want that. I'm actually very happy with how far I've come so far. I think that's why I'm finally like, okay, I can take off a few days. Like, we did a big push towards growing our channel. I could take off a few days and then take it easy for a few days after that, or whatever.
No, I 100% agree. I've come more to the time of like, you know, breaks are okay. Like, I got worried because last year, actually at around this time, I took a 2-week vacation. And when I came back, you know, I was averaging before I left about 35 people a stream, kind of, my highest numbers that I've ever had. And it was during my first year of streaming. I was probably 8 months into streaming. I was trending upwards. I was like, oh my God, you know, I'm going to be, by this time next year, I'm going to be double where I'm at now, right? You get this image of where, like, as long as I keep growing like I'm growing, I'll do great. And then I took 2 weeks off and came back, and half of my audience were no longer coming in anymore.
Oh, no.
So it took only 2 weeks of me not streaming at all for most people to find someone else to occupy their time. And I beat myself up. I'm like, holy shit, I just kind of ruined my growth with just disappearing for 2 weeks. You know, and it shouldn't have been like that. And but it has discouraged me to slow down. You know, I'm like, oh shit, if I slow down again, everything that I just worked for this whole year is going to go out the window. But little do I know that, you know, if I don't slow down, how am I going to make it to the next year? I mean, am I going to still be streaming next year if I keep going at the speed I'm going at now? Like, eventually this type of, consistency of mindset and pushing may get the best of me. So I think it is okay to take days off. And fuck, if you lose half your viewership, or if you lose people, then so be it. They probably weren't meant to be there to begin with. Like, the real ones are still here, right? The real
That's
ones
how I
who
feel about it.
Yeah. So take care of yourself.
With you, those are good peoples.
Oh, most definitely. And those who are still here from last year, there's many lovely faces. You know, Frankie's one of them. K9's one of them. Zahabi. What is it? We've got Royal Toughness, who's in here today. Hurst is here. All these are great people that I've known for, God, going on that over a year now. Wonderful, wonderful people who consistently pull through to show love when they can on their schedules. So it's awesome. No, and I appreciate everybody coming through and showing some love today.
Yeah, you have a great community. They're always showing big support for you.
Yeah, and not just support for me, but support for the guests who come on, yourself, you know.
Yes,
they're
I really
always
appreciate all of you.
they're
So nice.
always willing to drop follows, to get to know, when they can, and they show up. I've seen them. I've come into people's streams days later after they've been on the show, weeks later, and I'll see some of the same people who stop into my stream in those communities. And sometimes same thing.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you for stopping. And while I got to get going, pleasure visit Jokerdad. I'm sure we will converse later. Yeah, most definitely, my man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing love. We're actually going to be departing here soon as well, Wolfpuck. We're lining up the end here. But what we are going to do is either raid into Nini, or we're going to raid into someone of her choice. So if you have any idea what your plans are for today, we'd be more than happy to accommodate those.
I will probably be getting off, unfortunately. But let me see if I have someone we could show some love to. No, what do you mean no? I guess not. Well,
Yo, Mama Mary B, welcome in.
you
Let's
know what?
go
I'll
around
stream
the
for a little bit, I guess. I'll stream for another hour.
Awesome, there we go. That's the spirit. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll stream for another hour. I have to take a quick break, but I'll stream for another hour.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
don't know what I'm gonna play. I was like, wait, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, I know. You can
We'll
clown
figure it out.
around. There we go.
Yeah, we're clowning around.
But no, I really appreciate you coming on today. It was a great time. I had a blast sitting back, chilling. We talked about some very important things, both to you and to myself, with...
Yeah, we covered a lot of topics.
We did, and even had fart jokes and booty comments. And
It was a great time, yeah.
yeah. But no, but yeah, guys, if you didn't get a chance, I'm going to do one more shout out before we depart. But we are going to go over to Nini. But if you have to leave, I understand. But if you can hang out, vibe a little bit longer, I'd greatly appreciate that. But we're going to give Nini a shout out here. So this is for the ones.
And thank you, chat, for coming and hanging out.
Yeah. So if you can't stick around and you're in a hurry like Wolfpuck there to get even older. I'm just kidding. Come on over, hit Nini a heart there. We appreciate it. I got affiliate this morning. Let's go, K's World. Let's go. That's huge. Awesome. That's awesome. Those milestones like that are great. Now to refine, sub badges, things like that, sound alerts, getting things like that set up. Emotes are huge, right? Now you can get emotes. So definitely I'd be more than happy to help with those as well. We always like to do fun emotes. So far, if you guys want, do the jump game before we leave. Maybe you'll win. But right now, Nini's in the lead of 666, Mock of the Beast.
That's me, chaotic evil.
Chaotic evil. So yeah, we got to get those
what if
jumps
you win?
going.
Are you gonna make yourself an emote? You might.
Yeah.
Nah.
Make it say winner on it.
Winner. Winner. Ah, so close.
Yeah, 44.71, not 66.6. No.
66.6666666666. That's not it. I broke for a second. Sorry. I lagged. Yeah, I lagged, man. I'm glitching out.
But no, we're going to go over to Nini here. Appreciate everybody for coming in. If you guys didn't know, this Friday, we do have another great guest on. Tomorrow, we will not be streaming again. It is our day off. But I hope to see everybody on Friday and then again on Sunday, I believe. But the following week, I believe we might be open. So if anybody is looking to come on the show, you do have a microphone, a webcam. We'd love to have you on the Jokerdad Spotlight. So I appreciate everybody who's always supporting. But yeah, hype up the raid. Like her said, we always do the raid 1 for followers, raid 2 for subs. So if you're a sub and you would like to show the love, just copy and paste that text there. It will show up as emotes. But yeah, let's get over to Nini here. She will continue to stream for your viewing pleasure for the next hour. So let's get over.
I'm so sorry, Chad. No, wait,
I'm so sorry, Chad.
I mean, thank you for having me. I'm so sorry, Chad. I don't know why he's sending you up. No,
All
it's
right.
fine.
Well,
I won't traumatize them.
any final words before I let you go or before we depart?
Just thanks for having me. Thanks for coming by, Chad. And I always learn a lot of stuff from you, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Glad we could be a part of your journey. Holy moly. Wait a minute. Ultra Lord with a Ray. Let's go, Ultra Lord. Welcome in. Great timing here, Ultra Lord. We're just going over to Nini. I appreciate you coming over with your community, leaving them in a nice, safe place. Better late than never. I always say that. I agree 100%. And the raid's my favorite time because we always get to bless someone as well, like you just blessed me. So I appreciate that. Hopefully you had a great stream. What were you playing? Halo Infinite. Awesome. Hopefully you ranked up or got some wins. We love Halo here. We got a lot of Halo players in the community. So, but yeah, let's, oh, it's still raiding here. We're going to, oh, I guess it did have everybody there. I apologize. I canceled the raid. Let me try this again.
That's okay. I have to give myself more time by canceling sometimes. Someone will just pop in and I want to talk to them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got to show the love, man. We got to show the love. So I appreciate everybody pulling through today, showing the love. If you guys can refresh the tabs, we're going to get over to Nini here once we get in. But no, it was a pleasure. I loved the show today, and I loved getting to pick your brain a little bit on you as an individual, but you as a content creator as well. So let's go, guys. Let's hype it up, baby.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm shy again.